distribution and logistics department. In the Philippines, being an archipelago and being in the typhoon belt, where there are a lot of calamities happening, there are a lot of servicing disruption. You cannot ship your products from Cebu to Davao or to Cagayan because of typhoon. But because we have depots across key cities in the Visayas and Mindanao, we have maintained a level of inventory that will assure our customers of uninterrupted service.
Just recently, we launched our express delivery service, bringing our quality products right at your doorstep. Our comprehensive range of food and other products now have a nationwide reach, even venturing far beyond our borders to our Southeast Asian neighbors.
The last pillar is relationship. It's represented by our sales and marketing department. This is where we forge partnerships with our customers. We try to understand the need of our customers to be able to give value to them.
More than just food company, we believe in cultivating a brand relationship with our customers by providing the best customer support to our partner businesses. Over the years, our business has grown exponentially, making Virginia Foods one of the most profitable food manufacturers in the country. But none of that would be possible without our people, who share our passion for success.
What sets humans apart from machines is man's ability to be creative and man's ability to forge relationship and partnership. That is the reason why at Virginia Food, we invest in training and seminars to really draw out the best in our people, to help them become the best version of themselves. In Virginia, we really rely on our people. The success of our company is grounded on our people.
Virginia Foods is all about innovation and quality, but our values do not end there. We give back what we can through community outreach and environment protection programs.
The culture of Virginia Food are founded on different values. The values of integrity, the values of passion, excellence, and creativity.
Customers, quality products, efficient distribution, and good values. That's Virginia Foods. Now ready to serve you even more with our latest innovation, the ultimate food solution. Basta Virginia!
we are back at it again here for our first match of the day, game number 2 between CIT and BC. Medyo nawala kami dun for a moment because nag-relive kami because ladies and gentlemen, we are now posting to our partner live stream. That means the Smart LiveStream App, the Smart Sports, Puso Pilipinas, and of course, SM Cyberzone. So, alam nyo na kung saan nyo kami hahanapin once nagpi-finale na kami.
Live kami dyan, guys. So, better watch out sa inyong mga tahanan. So, we are now on our game number 2 between CITU Wildcats and Benedicto. So, game number 1, we have a recap. Panalo po ang CITU. And, onto that game, ano kaya ang magiging plano dito ng Benedicto para makaisa sila sa CITU?
You know, you really have to, because CITU parang medyo, I feel like all of the factors that you could think about that could put BC down, na-check off nila yun eh. Na-check mark nila yun lahat. So for the side of BC here, they have to realize their mistakes from that game number 1. They have to apply their mistakes from that into game number 2 para alam nila kung ano yung kailangan nilang itatama.
Tama ka dyan, partner. So, again, for CITU here, they just need to continue the momentum para dito sa ating game number 2. So that ang bilis nila. That game was very, very fast. I forgot kung anong minutes yun natapos. But
around 10, I think.
Around 10, yeah. But like, yeah, it was a really fast game for CITU Wildcats. Hindi na nila pinahinga ang Benedicto. Grabe yung ganina, yung pag-surpress nila sa mapa ng Benedicto.
For the side of BC naman, they really have to be careful in terms of defending their map control here. They also have to think about stopping, I believe, if I'm not wrong, that was Kian, who's always trying to poke around sa jungle area ng ating Benedicto College.
Tama ka dyan, partner. So, for Benedicto here, they really need to find a hero or sagot man lang sa pag-zone dito ni Kian. I don't know kung mag-iiba ba ang draft ng CITU or will Kian opt to be a Khalid once again. So, hindi natin alam. But maybe siguro ibang hero, but same lang yung gagawin niya. Yung manggugulo lang talaga siya sa jungle sa early game para sa Benedicto.
I think they have to really expect na CIT will pull that kind of fast gameplay once again here in game number 2. They have to be ready for that because there's a lot of stake here for the side of CITU too. If you realize based on the standing, you will know why they're doing this kind of fast-paced gameplay, and Benedicto College has to do something in terms of their lineup to actually counter what CITU is doing.
Tama ka dyan, partner. But again, let us not forget to thank our sponsors. We have PC Express for all your digital needs.
Virginia Food Incorporated, Basta Hotdog, Virginia.
We also have Smart. Live more today with Smart.
Let's not forget about PLDT, leading and inspiring Filipinos to create a better tomorrow with PLDT.
And lastly, we also have Crayon Lab Custom Apparel and Digital Prints.
So let's also not forget to follow and like our Facebook page at CESAFI Esports League to get the gist and the latest news of what's happening in the CESAFI Esports League. Don't forget also to download the Smart LiveStream App. Makikita mo din kami sa kanilang app, Smart Sports, as well as Puso Pilipinas, including SM Cyberzone.
So see you sa mga nanonood dyan sa live. Catch us here to our week 5. Grabe, intense na yung mga labanan dito. This is already crucial. Kung matalo man, nako po, delikado ka. Yung lifeblood mo dito sa CEL, lumiliit na lang.
That's
But
true.
like, again, nothing is impossible as we headed now onto our drafting phase sa ating game number 2.
That's right. Game number 2 already, ladies and gents. BC now on the blue side and CITU on the red side here.
Interesting.
I'm sure they're gonna have to ban the Joy or the Khalid here.
Tama ka dyan, partner. But I don't think BC, siguro hindi nila iba-ban out dito yung Khalid. But I think yung siguro yung Joy. Yung Joy yung kasi yung kanina kahit anong pag-zone siguro ni Kian na gawin, if wala silang backline na may damage agad, mahirap pa rin sa CITU. So I don't think na ibaban out siguro, but we don't know. But maybe siguro, kung ako lang yung Benedicto, ibaban out ko na yung Joy.
Yeah, totoo talaga yan. But you know, CITU has a huge map
True,
selection as well. So mahirap din yan if they're gonna focus on diversity in terms of banning. That's gonna be really hard. They can't clip down CITU as fast as they can with just 5 bans.
Tama ka dyan, partner. So, we're still waiting for the banning here for the two teams. But for me talaga, I think Benedicto should ban out siguro Joy and maybe Hayabusa siguro.
Zushin
Because,
as well.
oh yeah, Zushin as well. Kasi yung dalawang hero na yun yung nagpahirap sa kanila sa game number 1 natin.
And yung pag-zone out ng ating Zushin ng game number 1 using the Fluttering Grace as well as the Crimson Beacon, yung talaga yung nahihirapan sila. Not to mention there's the support from Khalid, yung Kiet natin from CID. Grabe yung ginawa nilang combination doon na napupush back nila yung yung BC that they were able to take majority of the map control.
So again here, Benedicto, this is already a do or die game for them. Wala na tong bukas, kundi dito na. Ngayon na nila ibuhos yung lahat. As we on to the ban, to two bans. Uy, yung bilis na mag-ban, no? So, Harit, Joy, at Fanny for Benedicto. So, yun na nga, di ba natin nila? Yung Joy at Fanny. And for CITU naman, Badang, Sujin, and Jeep. So, consistent sila, no? Sa pag-ban ng, itong
Chip.
Badang and Jeep.
So it's really interesting kasi yung ayaw kasi nila mapunta sa BC yung chip because they don't want the rotations to be disrupted here. Using the chip would just show or kind of produce the opposite outcome from that. Pero kita na natin dito for BC naman, they actually went for the Eve early on in the picking here. They yung real world manipulation, maybe they have a gameplay for this one, but it depends on how you could actually time the stun of the real world manipulation.
And the first two picks naman dito para sa CITU is the Matilda and Hayabusa. So sila na ngayon yung nag-Matilda, no? Agaw pick from them. And Benedicto, a Granger and a Gatot. So, hindi na nila pinakawalan yung opportunity na kunin ng isang Granger. So, sila na yung kumuha agad. But I was not expected for the Gatot. Akala ko na mag-high-loss itong Benedicto, no? Because high-loss and an Eve is a really, really good combination.
It's a good combination.
Yung Glorious Pathway plus the real-world manipulation.
Ito yung tongue twister natin.
Hindi ka agad makakatakas ang isang team pag natamaan ng dalawang skill na yon, no? But ito, sinagot din naman. May Granger Benedicto, may RSL din kami.
So, meron na silang. Pero pwede din naman dito mapunta sa ating jungle yung Granger. So, that's still kind of a flex.
Yeah, possible. Flex P.
Nag-error yung utak ko doon. Ano yung flex? Pero ito nga, very ano na yung Granger natin. Pwede kasi siya mag-gold lane, pwede din siya mag-jungle. So, flexible pa rin siya. For Iritel naman, for sure, that's gonna go to the gold lane.
Ang downside lang siguro na if the Granger pupunta sa ating jungle side is mahirap ata mag-scaling sa early game kasi Hayabusa pwede siyang hanapin lang siya tapos magsa-shadow clone lang yung Hayabusa, pwede siyang pitasin agad ng isang Hayabusa. So I don't think siguro, pero maybe it's still a flex pick, so could be possible as we have our final bans for the two teams. We have the Focus at Lucas. So consistent sila dito. Ayaw ng sustain heroes. Ang Benedicto nag-ban sila ng sustain heroes. As for CITU, Julian and CC. Pero nag-pick sila ng Hilda.
Ito yung Hilda. Ito din yung aside from Khalid, ito din yung magandang gamitin para mang-istorbo ng jungle sa opponent mo. May mobility, mayroon ding sustain, may early game damage yung Hilda.
Tama ka dyan, partner. So, kung hindi man Khalid, may Hilda din. May baon talaga ang CITU.
Alam
sa
talaga
nila dito. But answer, uy! Nag-Hylos nga sila and Alpha. So this could be a possible Hylos XP or Gatot. So two heroes from Benedicto is a flex pick here. It's between the Gatot and the Hylos. Habang last pick naman ng CITU is Savior, which is a good pick. Especially Hylos. Considering Hylos to, pwedeng ma-stand out ng isang Savior dito.
Yung Xavier tsaka Hilda combo, para siyang similar sa Khalid tsaka Zhuxin combo ng CITU from the first game. May mapopoke tayo sa jungle here, which is the Hilda. Meron din namang support na mabibigay yung Xavier natin sa kanila.
Tama ka dyan, partner. So we can look in here onto their lineups here. They are really, really ready for our game number 2. I hope we have a game number 3, partner. What do you think? Gusto mo ba mag-game number 3?
Pero medyo gusto ko makikita talaga na parang magbabounce back ang ating Benedicto College dito. Pero looking at their lineup right now, they're very leaning onto a sustain and tanky lineup here for the side of Benedicto College.
So we will know that here in our land of dawn, as this is already game number 2 between CITU Wildcats versus the Benedicto College Cheetahs. So I think early game siguro, kung may matutunan man siguro dito, no, ang Benedicto is they need to keep calm sa early game. Wag muna nilang pansinin yung panggugulo dito ng CITU sa kanilang jungle.
Totoo yan. And BC really have to realize to not give CITU the momentum they got early on in the game from first game. Tingnan natin dito, Kian. Once again, already poking in the jungle area right here.
So si Kian pala ngayon ay Matilda na. So si Bin1 yung expansion yung nanggugulo dito. To the blue buff, nagkakagawan agad. Delikado CITU. Pero nag-back out na lang muna sila. Good actually. Good backup yung ginawa na Benedicto doon, no, para hindi agad mapitas from a first blood dito yung core nila na si G-Ron. So, good initiation for CITU, but good also decision making from Benedicto.
Nakikita natin dito from game number 1 the aggression that CITU was showing early on in the game. Nakikita din natin to sa ating game number 2. And nakikita natin dito ang BC lumalaban na din. Alam na nila kung ano yung gagawin nila sa mga plano na strategy na ginagawa ng ating CITU.
But now that they're going onto the main lane now, ang rotation talaga dito ay ibibigay talaga. Sinasabayan na eh. So far sinasabayan na Benedicto ang rotation. But yung delikado dito, ang hapdi pala ni Kian dito. Baka naka-damage build tong Matida na to. But delikado si Sakura sa mid lane.
Flicker out.
You can see here, Benedicto is dictating here for the first few minutes sa ating laro.
That's true. The force flicker there onto Sakura, that flicker is not going to be available for a matter of 100 seconds, which could be a chance for BC to actually pull off a play right here. But as the first turtle objective pops off here, CITU already positioning themselves around that turtle. BC has to challenge this. This is the mistake that they did in game number 1. Napunta lahat ng turtle objective sa ating CITU. And BC here, you can see the 2 Easy is actually already there trying to poke around here. Nandyan na yung ating Hylos. Nandyan na yung AOG.
There. Ooh, what a steal by Vin1 there. First blood pa nga ay napunta sa kanya. And now initiation. May trade naman dito. But it is a 1-for-1 trade as for now. But the turtle goes to CITU. So nakalamang sila doon ng bahagya sa gold lane. But as what I've seen here, I think nag-change role ata dito, no, ang Benedicto. Kasi si Too Easy kanina, siya yung gold lane. But now he is on the roam. Antero onto that Granger. So this is a new player for Benedicto.
May pamix and match tong ginagawa ng ating CITU dito. But you can see that BC is actually putting up a fight against CITU compared to what they did in game number 1. But if you're not too careful, ito na ang damage na nakikita natin ng G-Ron. Hindi nakatakas. Patay na si ating G-Ron dito. Pero si Vlad, natumba din. That is a 1-for-1 exchange. BC not doing the same thing that they did in game number 1. Actually trying to answer up to CITU.
Actually, a good trade there for a jungle for a gold lane. So, hindi naman lugi ng bahagya. Bulugi ng bahagya ang Benedicto doon. But dahil delikado siya dito, nakahunan siya dito. Oh! Look at that one! Red World Manipulation will not connect. Nasayang lang yung ultimate doon ni Shion. But good initiation again from Benedicto.
Pero alam na ng CITU na wala ng real world manipulation available here for the side of BC. And you can see that Vlad here trying to pull off here. Trying to back away. Pinupush away yung si Tero ba yan? Si Tero.
Yung map awareness dito ng Benedicto has improved alongside compared to game number 1. So now that they are more rotating here, sinasabayan na nila dito ang rotation ng CITU. As 20 seconds, the turtle will respawn once again. So ano kaya magiging scrimmage na mangyayari dito as Vin1, siya naman yung gumugulo ngayon, hindi na si Kian.
Oo nga dito. Pero nakikita sumasagot na talaga yung BC natin dito. That is the blood of the cheetahs trying to show off here against the Wildcats. And as the second turtle objective popping up here in a matter of moments, nakaposisyon na ang ating dalawang kupunan dito sa ating second turtle objective.
Saya na nga nakapwesto una dito no yung Benedicto, really showing kung paano sila. Bang si Vin1 naman ay ginugulo niya dito sa Tero. But again, this is a fight over a turtle here. Sinisimulan na dito, but I think Kian, certainly Eagle, real manipulation there. Tumama sa dalawa! Naku po! What an ultimate from the Alpha right there! Pero ito, Eugene tumama. Pero Shion naman sa backline ni Shadow Clone. Bye! Dale! Naku po, dali naalanganin sila doon. Naku, kailangan na mag-back out ng Benedicto. A double kill para dito kay Vlad.
Tatlo ang nawala sa ating Benedicto College. Nagbabakbakin pa rin sa mid lane dito. But that is already enough for CITU to actually pull off another upset against BC. Grabe yung CITU natin dito in terms of pushing them away and taking the turtle objective. That is a 3-4 down exchange for the side of CITU. Look at this here.
Actually, that was a good initiation na ginawa sana ng Benedicto. The real world manipulation plus the ultimate of Giron connected, pero it will not enough kasi nakatakas dun si Vlad with that guiding wind from Kian at nasa likod pa naka-backline, naka-attack doon si Dale. Free hit onto that ultimate kaya nabaliktad ng CITU yung situation.
Maganda din yung ginawa ng ating CITU dito. Hindi mo talaga dapat i-underestimate ang damage output ng isang Irithel.
Tama ka dyan, partner. Kasi sa early, dumadamage yan talagang Irithel. Especially na may frontline dito ang CITU, which is si Vinwan. Like, tinatangking niyang lahat ng damage na binibigay dito ng Benedicto. As look at now, trying hard here. Pew versus Vinwan. May damage pa nga ang isang Hilda dito.
Malaki talaga ang damage output ng Hilda despite being a very, very tanky hero. But you can see here, first turret in the middle lane. AOG as well. World as well. Nice one! Pero wala na. Vinwan double kill on towards Giron. Pero sa Tero, bumaba na din. There is a 2-for-1 exchange. And this close back away ang ating two teams from that match.
Grabe yung initiation talaga dito na ginagawa ng Benedicto. Nakakasagot naman sila. Kaso si Dale, hinahanap niya talaga dun si Tero para hindi man lang magbigay ng enough damage para at least makatabla naman ang Benedicto sa kill off. Pero good plan pa Benedicto already. Pero delikado ata din sa top lane si Vlad. Vlad, 4-1. Vlad, takbo ka na. Hinahabol pa nila. Vlad, humihingi ng tulong. Kaya pa ba? Shion, kaya ba niya? Uy, naku po! Oy! Si Shion pa! Ang tumang out. Ano, delikado pa dito. Sir League has been committed. Shut down on Vlad. A good kill there from Tero. Pero low ang dalawang hero dito na Benedicto. No, maatras na sila.
Grabe, 1-for-1 exchange. Grabe ang ginawang micro doon ni Vlad. Pero kaso lang sobrang low na, napatay pa siya ni Tero. That is a good exchange here. BC is actually trying to answer up. Unfortunately though, yung gold lead ng ating CITU is far greater compared to BC. So resources are pulling in towards the side of CITU. Another turtle objective already available here. Pero nagbabakbakan pa rin dito sila sa may balat. Circling Eagle already, as well as a poke from the Xavier. But no bloods.
Wala pa dito, no? So, I think poking, wala pa nagsisimula sa turtle. Vinwan is just really zoning out the members here of Benedicto. Ayaw niyang papasukin doon sa turtle side. And now, Pew, Vinwan, tinatangke lahat. Kaya ba niya? As the turtle here is still poking. And take note na kanina sa clash, nakapush sa bottom lane itong si Dale habang nangyayari ron. But now, Benedicto needs to be wary of that kasi yan lang yung ginagawa ni Dale. Circling Eagle, tumama sa 4. Nandito na ngayon ang CITU. Railroad manipulation is connected. Also here, the Girls Pathway. Nako, nawala pa doon. Dito, si Too Easy. Nako, hindi ko na alam. Pero ito na nga yung Xavier. Rumatake. Delikado sa posisyon dito ang Benedicto as 2 of them is already out. Shion is low. Tero and Jiron is now going back.
Grabe talaga yun. Walang nakakuha dun sa ating turtle objective. And as a Lord objective na ang meron natin dito. But that was a glorious, successful fight for the side of CITU. Although BC was actually able to counter CITU, yung real world, nandun din yung glorious pathway, nandun din yung AOG. But the damage output of CITU there was actually able to counter the sustain that BC has right now. And as the Lord objective, first one goes to the hands of CITU. Delikado na lalo ang posisyon ng ating Benedicto College Cheetahs.
Sayang yung early game, no? Kasi Benedicto, nakakasabay sila. But again, the macro plays here, the macro and micro plays of CITU really is giving Benedicto a hard time dito. Especially na may Lord marching sa bottom lane. Could this be a possible ender for CITU? Delikado si Vlad. Hindi, si Vinwan pala rather. Tinalala siya ni Giron. Ako, nag-initiate. Ayan na naman yung Circling Eagle. Tumama na naman sa 4. But now, Vlad back na muna sila as they are prioritizing here the turret sa ating mid lane. But Benedicto will defend that one here. And I think they will focus na dito sa ating bottom lane.
Ito yung ginagawa ng BC actually. May sustain sila na isasagot sa damage output ng CITU. Pero sila mismo walang enough damage output para makapitas sa ating mga players from CITU. Andyan na yung ating Lord. Nasa bottom lane na naman. Andyan na din yung 5 tao ng ating CITU. Nagdidelikado na dito. Real world manipulation has been committed. AOG as well. Pero wala pa rin. Actually, Vin1 goes down first for the count here. And BC goes back away as CITU dominating the entire map control against BC.
Look at that. While that skirmish happened, Dale is just prioritizing the objectives dito. He is just taking the towers. Nagsa-shadow clone lang siya eh. Then ultimate, shadow out na naman at push na naman sa tower. Yan lang yung ginagawa dito ni Dale. So he's on the objective more side now. But Vlad, ang ganda sana ng AG na yun. Tinamaan yung dalawa. Kaso nakataka si Vlad. Kaya si Vin1 yung natira at siya pa yung napitas for CITU. But Benedicto here, they are really trying para umabot pa to ng late game. They are still fighting for that chance.
They might have a chance here if this goes to the late game actually. Especially if makadamage na yung ating Tero dito. Pero naman, nakikita natin si Dale kasi yung nakiklear ng objective. Maganda yun kasi may shadow in and out lang siya. Mabilis lang yung rotation ni Dale dito. Kaya even though malayo siya sa kanyang mga teammates, makakapag-respawn na naman siya agad using the shadow in and out sa kanyang Hayabusa.
Tama ka dyan, partner. And now, CITU with a lot of control sa ating mapa ngayon. Kaya ba nila the ultimate here? Nakashadow po na dito. Ditong si... Oh, okay, but Dale again. Dale, delikado, may shadow out pa naman siya. And Kian is also there for the guiding wind. Grabe yung initiation dito ng isang CITU. Ay na, Circling Eagle, tumama na naman sa apat. Naku po. And now, dito na ka. EUG sa likod. May tatamaan. Dalawa na uli. Naku po. Chiron! Oh, it is not enough. It's only Tero is left for the Cheetahs. Can he defend here?
Wala pang minion pero may lumalapit na. May isang minion pa dyan pero si Tero walang nagagawa. And CITU is free to take another victory from BC.
A sweep from CITU Wildcats. And GG, well played also for Benedicto. Nakita mo naman, determinado sila doon na kaya nilang ilaban hanggang sa huli. Kaso nga lang, it is not enough. The firepower is not enough for Benedicto.
Totoo nga yun. And just like in game number 1, natapos yung ating laro in just 11 minutes.
Tama ka dyan, partner. So, again, kudos for Benedicto for trying sa laban ngayon. Nakita natin kung gaano sila kadeterminado na manalo. But again, the CITU, the fangs of the Wildcats, just really claw onto them sa laban ngayon.
Their fangs are much sharper than the claws of the cheetahs here dito. Sayang nga lang yun kasi nagawa naman ng ating cheetahs na sumagot sa aggression ng CITU kaso they're lacking in terms of damage power.
Tama ka dyan, partner. And again, this is just the start. This is just the debut of Benedicto. We don't know what will be the outcome next season. I know that they will come back stronger sa ating CEL.
That's true. You can really expect that from people, especially when they still have a lot of themselves to be molded. Tangible pa sila, masha-shape pa sila into something better. And that's what we're gonna expect, I'm sure, from Benedicto College coming into the next season.
Yeah, tama ka dyan, partner. This is just their debut. This is not the end. This is just the starting line for them. Kasi, iba rin kasi kapag nakalaban mo yung mga OGs na sa CEL, like CIT, USC, marami na silang experience eh. And for Benedicto, this is just the first time para sa kanila. But this is not the end. They still have a chance next season maybe to rebuild yung team nila. At alam ko naman na makakaya nila because I'm rooting for them.
They really have to find that strategy that represents who they are as a team, because that could be the niche that they have that could actually defeat the opponents, the powerhouses that we currently have here in season number 3. So CITU naman, congratulations, grabe. Ang bilis ng kanilang laro. The aggression here for the side of CITU was really great.
Tama ka dyan, partner. They showed na hindi nakaka-apekto yung pagkatalo nila last week versus the UC main, and they are here. Yeah, they are here to come back.
That's
Alam nila, gumawa sila ng statement ngayon na hindi, ganito kami kalakas. Ganito kami kalakas ngayon. At and they still have a game next week which will also be a decider again for them if they can still go up onto that upper bracket.
That's super based on what CITU is actually showing right now. They can actually have the chance here in terms of hero pool, in terms of the roles as well. They can actually exchange themselves to play out a better hero, to perform the best out of the hero that they have in their lineup. And you know that they won, you know that they sweep, and you can hear from them in moments soon.
Tama ka dyan, partner. So, again, this team is a really promising team here at marami pa silang pagdadaanan onto that next year. So now we will have our host to interview our winners.
Eureka, take it away.
Ending at 2-0. Congratulations to the Cebu Institute of Technology University Wildcats. Congratulations, guys. So, for my first question, you see, after you won this match against the BC Cheetahs, you are now qualified for the play-in. So, how does that make you feel?
It feels great kay we've come back from our last week against UC Maine and now we're seeking for revenge.
Seeking for revenge. Now for my next question. What can we expect from you guys in the incoming play-ins rather?
We should practice more and make minor changes from our past games.
All right, now let's give an opportunity for you guys to give a shout out to your fans, family, and friends. Starting with you, Dale.
Shoutout sa mga pamilya.
Shoutout sa paabag sa mga tropa na tanaw.
Shoutout sa akong family and friends. And shoutout sa akong mga friends sa nasa Toledo.
Shout out to my family and friends watching the live.
Shout out to my family and friends and to my best friend, Suzuki.
Pwede ka naman mag-script. Oy, alright. Once again, thank you and congratulations to the CITU Wildcats. Congratulations as well to the BC Cheetahs. Of course, this esports endeavor would not have been possible without our sponsors, starting with PC Express for all our digital needs. Special thanks as well to Virginia Food Incorporated, Basta Hot Dog, Virginia. We also have Smart Communications. Live more today with the Smart. We also have PLDT Home, leading and inspiring Filipinos to create a better tomorrow with PLDT. Shout out as well to Crayon Lab Custom Apparel and Digital Prints. Now we are also live at Puso Pilipinas, Smart Sports, Smart LiveStream App, and SM Cyberzone. So make sure to visit their pages and engage CEL fans. Thank you very much for staying tuned and stay still because we will be back in a few minutes for our next match. See you guys in the next one.
Grabe ang napakita ng ating CITU today. Definitely something that you can never forget. A gameplay you can never forget about here in our current season.
Tama ka dyan, partner. And again, kudos for Benedicto for trying their hard against a powerhouse here in CL, which is CITU. But again, the MVP sa ating laban kanina is none other than Dale na naman.
Uy, once again, with the Hayabusa, tingnan. Kasi ito kasi yung, although may damage output siya, nandun din siya nakapagpatay siya, pero yung ginagawa niya, yung objective talaga, yung nakapag-lead ng CITU to victory, tinitake niya yung mga third objectives from the bottom and the top lanes so that the rest of the players are free to take the kills there and the engagements against BC.
Yung objective taking kasi, marunong talaga si Dale Pumesto. Priority niya yung pag-push ng mga tower, yung mga pagkuha ng buff, but then alam din niya kung kailan siya papasok during team fights. And inuuna pa niya talaga yung si Tero or si Shion kasi alam niya na yung dalawang yun yung delikado for Benedicto kapag nakataba or naka-power spike para sa kanila.
That's true naman here. Pero ito nga, while you would expect a Hayabusa actually to be the leading hero in terms of killing, in terms of frontlining, picking up. Pero yung ginagawa niya, focus siya majority on objective. Although hindi niya kinakilimutan yung kill objective niya, yung the rest of the objective, especially yung third objective, ginagawa niya din yun.
Tama ka dyan, partner. And you can see here in our replays na ang gandang mga initiation na ginagawa ng Benedicto, but they just can't pull it together to finish off itong CITO. Kasi nagbabawian lang sila And also, Kian really zoning out the members dito. Ito, magandang play yung ginawa ng Benedicto, but still, hindi sila nag-connect. And yun nga, nakatakas pa si Vlad and giving him a free hit on towards the hero of Benedicto, kaya si Jiro na lang yung natira kanina.
Maganda talaga yung mga sets na ginawa ng Benedicto College. Although they're lacking kasi in terms of damage output. Although they have the sustain that could answer the damage of CITU, kung naubos na yung sustain, wala nang natirang depensa yung ating Benedicto College. Kaya nawawala sila.
Ito naman yung na-outplayed ng CITU yung Benedicto kasi hinabol pa nila si Vlad. Tapos yun, sila pa yung napitas on towards sa skirmish na yan. Kasi hinabol kasi nila eh. Hindi ko naman sila ma-blame kasi si Vlad naman talaga yung important factor para sa CITU. But again, just Benedicto, kinulang lang talaga sila. It is just not enough for them to finish it off versus CITU.
That's true. Although they were there, they were almost there, but hindi pa sapat yung kanilang naipalabas against CITU. And that was definitely a clean sweep. Outperformed here by CITU, yung ating Benedicto College.
Tama ka dyan, partner. But again, look at that circling eagle sets of Kian here. Tinatamaan niya talaga yung 4, yung 5, yung 3. Very, very important para sa isang Matilda na magawa niya yan. Especially sa laban kanina.
Oo nga. Grabe talaga yung naipakita talaga nila. Yung composition talaga ng CITU, you really have to commend them because even though they're not kasi iba kasi yung roles nila from game number 1, iba din in game number 2. And it's really amazing how they could do that because you definitely cannot expect that majority of sometimes kasi you make strategies based on what they showed from the previous game. But that could be a problem kasi since they show a lot of tenacity, a lot of flexibility here, your strategies could just be a no-go pagkatapat mo na sila.
Tama ka dyan, partner. So, mamaya po may laban pa po tayo. We have UPC versus the USJ-R Jaguars. So this is also a decider match for the two teams. Will USJ-R go up to the upper bracket or will UPC claim onto the top?
Oo nga. And let's also not forget that for today we have MLBB and tomorrow we also have the Valorant game. So definitely stay tuned onto that. But this has been the end of the first series here of the MLBB games here for today. And once again, we have been your casters. This is your famed Fatal caster, Kiyoshi, and together with me is my partner.
Caster on board, Kavsu.
See you on the next one. Adios!
Good news, katropa! Only na ang TikTok, FB at ML with TNT Saya All 99. At may only calls and text to all na rin at 6GB data for all sites and apps. Hindi ka mabibitin sa Saya for 7 days. Kaya lipat at load na sa TNT.
CyberZone.
Get it.
Get it?
Get it.
Get it. Get it. Got it at CyberZone. Get it. Get it. Got it. Got it. Get it. Got it. Ooh, got it at CyberZone.
Get it! Get it! Get it!
Got it. Got it. Got it.
Get it!
Ooh, got it.
Wow! Got it at CyberZone.
Get it.
Got it.
Got it at CyberZone. Get it.
Got it. Got it at CyberZone.
No limits, all thrills here.
Get it. Got it. Got it at CyberZone.
Get it, get it, get it.
Got it. Got it. Got it.
Get it.
Got it.
Awesome.
Got it at CyberZone.
The perfect balance of crunchy and meaty. Easy to cook any time of the day. Taste the crunchy goodness in every bite. Also available in chicken patties.
isa rin yan sa mga nagiging necessity na ng mga turista natin. Bago sila magpabook, inaalam talaga nila kung meron kaming magandang internet connection sa lugar. My name is Madel Tibay and currently I'm handling Mernas Pension House here in Santa Fe, Bantayan Island. Para lang ako nagbabakasyon, andito lahat peaceful, mental health ko healthy. When it comes to income, yes, as long as nagbubumang tourism natin dito, I can say na stable ako and wala pa akong planong umalis.
Dad, natatakot akong mamagsak.
Huwag kang matakot, di mo ba alam, nandito lang ako.
Huwag kang matakot na matulog mag-isa, kasama mo naman ako. Huwag kang matakot,
Huwag kang matakot.
Hindi aabot ang data! Nice!
Don't worry, be only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now!
Customers value choice, quality, and uniqueness. With a good understanding of what our customers desire and providing beyond expectation, that is how Virginia Foods thrives. It is that same passion for our customers that has convinced us to transform Virginia Foods.
Virginia Food has been in existence for more than 40 years. We are a processed meat company. We do canned meat products and frozen meat products. But because of our commitment to our customers, we have gone beyond just being a processed meat company, but become an ultimate food solution.
This is our primary goal, to create the best food products for every household or business.
We pride ourselves with our research and development team and innovation. We can actually create different products for different market segments.
Our core strength is product innovation. Virginia Foods aims to deliver new products and is capitalizing on this endeavor now more than ever.
Our company is grounded on 4 pillars. The pillar of product, supply, service, and relationship. The pillar of product is represented by our research and development and quality assurance. We guarantee that nothing leaves the plant without passing our standards in quality and product safety.
Virginia Foods began as a backyard poultry farm in Mandaue back in the 1960s. Since then, the company has grown to become one of the most exciting food manufacturers in the country.
The pillar of supply is represented by our plant and operations. At Virginia Food, we invest in technology and innovation. Thus, we want to assure our customers that our products are produced efficiently at optimum cost.
Virginia Foods serves different types of households within a broad demographic, from families in the province to the millennials in their condos. We also serve various sizes of food business operation, ranging from barbecue stalls to catering companies. Virginia Foods has satisfied the needs of customers from all walks of life. choice, quality, and uniqueness. With a good understanding of what our customers desire and providing beyond expectation, that is how Virginia Foods thrives. It is that same passion for our customers that has convinced us to transform Virginia Foods.
Virginia Food has been in existence for more than 40 years. We are a processed meat company. We do canned meat products and frozen meat products. But because of our commitment to our customers, we have gone beyond just.
What's up, CEL fans, and welcome back to the epic battle of CESAFI Esports League Season 3. The ultimate battleground for the student athletes here in Cebu. Bringing the fire, the flair, and the fun. This is your host, Ivan, giving you esports action live here at 𝐖𝐞𝐞𝐤 Room. Yes, you heard that right, CEL fans. We're now in week 5 of this fantastic and mesmerizing journey where we shine a spotlight here at the Land of Dawn. Up next, we have the match 2 between the University of the Philippines, Cebu, Fighting Maroons against the University of San Jose Recoletos Jaguar. And let's see who'll claim a top spot. But before anything else, let's have a mini game first. Joining me today is a team that is clawing their way to the top. Help me welcome the University of San Jose Recoletos Jaguars. Let's give them a round of applause, please. Hello, 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 guys. So let's see. All right. Kamusta na mo? Okay ra? We're all good? Nangaon na mo? Yes, it's really good to see our players is ready to go. Now, our mini game is called the MLBB Trivia Quiz. So be ready with your, brains and for these questions. So the mechanics of this game is that I'm going to divide you into 2. So, sir, then Team A and Team B. And I'm going to give you a question that is related to MLBB. And you have to say CEL for you to answer. All good? The mechanics all good? Understand? All right. Let's see. First question. Which Filipino streamer of MLBB is well known for his Laila tank build? 3, 2, 1, go! Ari, nakadungog yun ko dari. Sige, so what's the answer?
𝐞𝐞𝐤 TV.
𝐞𝐞𝐤 TV is correct. Team B gains 1 point. Next up, which heroes receive a skin that represents the team Blacklist and International and Echo? Wala pa. Excited. Murag feel ako excited ka ni siya ay. Again. Which heroes receive a skin that represents the team Blacklist International and Echo? 3, 2, 1, go! Awa, nag-una-una ka. Sila no nakakuan. Kidding. So, what's your answer? Estes and... Yeah, the question is Blacklist International and Echo. So, actually, there are 2 teams. So, your answers?
Estes and 𝐞𝐤.
Estes and 𝐞𝐤 is correct. Awa, naka-answer good siya. Alright. Third question. What is the relationship between Dirov and Sylvana in the Monyan Empire? 3, 2, 1, go! Wala. Oh. Asa naman itong energy, sir? Wala lagi nagkakuan. Okay, so, what's your answer?
Enemy.
Enemy dili. Okay, Team B, you have a chance.
Brother and sister.
Siblings, brothers and sister is correct. Team B gains 1 point again. So its standings is 1-2. Next. Which hero was inspired by Sun Wukong from the Chinese mythology? 3, 2, 1, go! Oh, nag-uun na dali. Wala lagi mo nagkuon. Okay, what's your answer, sir?
Sun.
Sun is sure ka?
Yes.
Sure, nag-sure yun. 100%.
Yes.
Sun is correct. So Team B gains a 3 points. Team A, congratulations. And that's it. That's it, guys. You may now exit. Thank you, USJ-R, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye. That being said, we're getting ready for this MLBB matchup between these two teams. Now the question remains, will the Fighting Maroons of UPC fight their way to victory, or will the Jaguars of USJ-R feast and claim their win? That's it for now, CL fans. Let's not keep you and our viewers waiting, and let's welcome our teams. Wait. After a tough 2-0 defeat to the CEC Blue Dragons, this team is eager to bounce back and keep their playoffs hope alive. Will they dominate the battlefield and claim victory? We're about to find out. CL fans, help me welcome the University of the Philippines Cebu Fighting Maroons. Facing them is the team who is gaining momentum after securing their first win of the season against the Blue Dragons. Another victory here could put them in a prime position for a playoff spot. Will they outmaneuver their opponents and prove their strength? We shall see. Introducing the University of San Jose Recolados Jaguars. Who will reign supreme in this epic clash of skill and strategy? The land of dawn awaits. Let's get into the draft. Casters, take it away.
Thank you for that. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the CESAFI Esports League. And right now, we're in our play-ins. Isn't that right? Well, of course, ladies and gentlemen, we were your casters for the day. My name is Dumpster Fire. The trash you love and admire, bring you fiery commentary from the heat of battle. And with me, of course, is none other than the man with the freshest cut in Cebu.
Look at this, oh. Look at this.
Oh,
of course,
look
the
at
doc
that.
is in. It's Dr. B, and of course, I'm a doctor, so
Oh,
you
big
should
time, big time.
look the part.
Yeah, you need to look the part because like no
the
one's
part.
gonna trust you. But of course, Dr. B, we have a very interesting matchup on our hands today. It is between UP going up against USJ-R. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, UP, they very big improvement from
Oh,
their
wow.
preseason performance.
That's right.
The improvement is you can hardly recognize the team.
Yeah, it's almost as though their coach is really good. I
Yeah,
don't know why.
I think it's the
I
coach
just
too.
got that feeling. I just got that feeling. Honestly, like you know the vibes when UP
Yeah.
like walk past me. It's like new coach. It's like something like that.
Yeah,
really,
it's
really
just a
interesting to
different
see.
aura, no? It completes
time,
the team,
big time.
you know, having of course Kev 7.
Oh, Kev 7
Kev
N
7 N
man.
as your coach. You know, you can't beat that. Can't
Of
beat
course.
that. But of course, USJR, no,
Oh,
they're
yeah.
they're showing why they're the preseason champions.
Oh,
You
big
know
time.
how dominant they were during that finals game, and of course, they're still showing that despite losing their first series. They haven't lost their touch. They swept almost all their games after that.
That's right.
That shows how strong of a team as well
Yeah.
USJR is.
There they are. Of course, the man, Mr. Man, Selly himself, right there. Mr. Selly.
Yeah.
coming
Looking so
into the
cute.
game. Yeah, no, grabe, yeah. Ayaw mo tumingin sa camera in here. Of course, here we have it. The powder ritual right here. Giving us some 2018, prime 2018 LeBron James back. Just right there. It's going to be UP as well. And again, coming in this game, ladies and gentlemen, of course, this is going to be the play-ins. If you guys aren't aware, the teams that have been secured to make it to the playoffs, the bottom people in the brackets of each team are going to participate in the play-ins, which means if they do fight it out well, they have a chance to move towards the playoffs in the lower bracket.
So everyone has an equal chance.
Yeah, but of course,
going towards our playoffs. But of course, look at this. Must-win games for these two teams. Why is this?
Well, I mean, just as we explained it, this is something that will allow them to reach into the playoffs. And everyone wants to be in the playoffs, right? You want to be able to show them that, well, this isn't just a game. This is our heart. This is our soul. And they're definitely going to show us the best that they can do. And this is the time where, like we like to say in CEL, when it becomes high time for these teams to try and win, that's when the most interesting games are born. Like they don't want to mess up. They want to wait it out, and it's so tense. And the fiery battle is just here live, ladies and gentlemen. The CESAFI Esports League Facebook page. Of course, we're also cross-streaming with SM Cyberzone.
Yeah, I think, and we're also live, and some of our media partners as well, Smart Sports, Smart's LiveStream App, and the Puso Pilipinas page. So you can also watch us there live. And of course, as you've mentioned, partner, no, there's like a different team that comes during these pressure matches. You know, and you're either going to be the team that thrives through the pressure or it breaks.
Yeah, it's not a lot different for you guys who play ML. When you're just imagine this, you're mythic, 0 stars. Like that's how much you wanna be able to jump into the game. You wanna lock in. You don't wanna go down to legend. And for these guys, they don't wanna be eliminated at all. They wanna move on towards the playoffs and have another shot at the title.
Yeah, and of course, who doesn't want to become the champions, or at least fight for the championship title?
That's right.
But of course, let's look at the lineup first. For UPC.
Wow, look at that.
Look at that. Jang, Shiv, James, 𝐿𝐿𝐴𝐞𝐞𝐤, and Ozen. Of course.
Oh wow, look at that.
Behind the scenes. Who's behind the scenes?
I love this pose, man. Wala parang may lingon dun, na. Mr. Nonchalant kept 7. Of course, this is the team that's coached them. And of course, you can see the vast improvement that University of the Philippines Cebu has had coming into the CESAFI Esports League Mobile Legends games. You can see that they're finally learning to synergize as a team. You see the symphony in the rotations, and really excited to see what this team has in store for us, Dr. B.
Yeah, I agree with you there. Of course, let's look at the USJ-R lineup as well. 𝐼ShowSpeed, 𝐞𝐐𝐤, 𝐷eSama, 𝐿𝐴𝐴𝐵𝐿𝐴, and Steve Sanity.
Oh God! Look at how they have different angles, bro. May pa left, may pa right.
Variety.
And that's the 2 people on the University of San Jose Recoletos that you have to look out for. 𝐼ShowSpeed, one of the very most consistent gold laners with that Harith, absolutely insane, especially in the previous games. And of course, 𝐿𝐴𝐵𝐿𝐴. Yeah, needs no introduction. Needs no introduction at all.
Agree. That deathless performance of last season's grand finals just shows how good of a player and what caliber this player is, and how he's been performing as well. In this season, still pretty consistent on that core position. Still hasn't. You hardly see him lose. You hardly see him lose.
That's right. But of course, these 2 teams definitely need to battle it out here to try and make it a spot into our playoffs. But the question remains, what do they need in order to take the win over each other? So let's move towards the keys to victory here.
Yeah, for UPC, I believe that they have a good draft.
That's right.
They have a good draft. True. That's why they draft well.
Yeah, I wonder why. I wonder why.
I wonder why.
A lot of information from the draft here. Probably from the that dude in the red jacket as well in the back. Oh, my tablet, man.
My tablet, man. That's a fully prepared coach right there. But of course, draft well. But of course, it doesn't stop there.
That's right.
You need to really play better as well.
That's true.
And I think that's what's a bit lacking when it comes to this UPC lineup. They're just having a hard time executing the draft.
That's right.
Really good and to its potential.
Yeah, and on the side of USJ-R naman, we have consistency is key. And the reason why I wrote this key to victory is because these guys definitely know how to play the game. Individually, you look at them, they're star players, and it's absolutely amazing. And I think the way that they've been able to synergize as well, I sat in front of them one of their games and were able to listen to the comms that they make. And I think that they're pretty good overall. They have made mistakes here and there, but then again, if they just stay consistent on the path that they have, what gave them the lead in the first place, then they'll be able to bring it on together, really.
Yeah, I agree with you there. But of course, the general key to victory
is strong like an oak, because both of these teams, they have what it takes to take it over a lead in the early game, and if they can't, they can also go for the late game. And this is really important, because once you get towards that late game where everybody has their items, you have to be really strong like an oak. And that's to say, you don't get picked off. You have to stay together as a team, build together, and pretty much just try and not make any end game mistakes.
There's sort of a stability as well, no, when you're describing a tree. Every sort of part, no, just the roots are important, the branches, the leaves, everything is important. And that's what happens during that late game. Everyone should be as important.
That's right.
Coming on towards the late game. But of course, it's predictions for...
my favorite part. My favorite part. So who do you think is going to be able to take it over?
Because our friend, Kev7
Oh,
is the coach, pare.
Grabe.
So, I'm going for UPC.
Oy,
UPC
grabe.
fighting Maroons.
All right.
I
Then
want them to win.
Okay, then I'm
Yeah.
gonna counter you on that. I'm gonna go USJ-R is gonna win. I mean, these guys are absolutely pretty consistent. As long as they don't mess up
Yeah.
at all here, though, it is a very, very daunting matchup, especially up against UP with the reins and the flag carried by Kev7N.
Kev7.
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 Kev7. Yeah, and of course, this is gonna be the way it's gonna go. But again, we don't know at all. Like both of these teams, equally skilled, equally prepared, and I'm pretty sure that they're gonna give us a heck of a game coming in soon. Of course, we're gonna be ready for our drafts coming in very, very soon, Dr. B. And who do you expect is gonna be one of the primary bands for either of these teams? I mean, of course, like
you have common bands. You know, Granger is one of the easy picks.
Still very, very strong in this meta. He has been nerfed his damage output, but then again, the mobility is just too much. And once he has a max
revamp,
with a max meter as well for the Death Sonata, it's just absolutely insane. You can't leave Fanny open because Mr. Sally himself is right here. We got Sally Borgi as well. We've seen him bring this Fanny in the previous games.
I think it just boils down to respect bans.
Yeah.
By now, they're lucky. I think Danjiro is not playing today, no?
No. Yeah, surprisingly.
And
laging online yun Laging online yun.
But, ISO Speed is not playing that gold position as well.
Oh, apparently. Yeah, he's not. He's not playing in today. That's very, very interesting to see. I think that replacement is going to be Wanji, if I'm not mistaken. But we'll see how they're going to be able to move on towards this draft. Of course, the Fanny instantly banned here from UPC. They know it's far too strong in the hands of USJ-R. USJ-R responded in kind with the Matilda ban.
Yeah, Matilda, I think during the last series, we've seen how lethal a Matilda pick is.
Oh, yeah.
Just the knockups coming from this, the saves that could come from a Matilda. It's a really complete roam.
Yeah.
It's really hard to kill as well. And if you want to secure kills, you can also trust on a Matilda to do it.
That's right.
And, a lot of these options for a Matilda, that's why it's a good ban. And, of course, the Zushin, one of the common bans as well in the meta, and the Joy.
That's right. And look at this. Oh, just the amount of planning that's already happening here in UPC. They're putting up the fortresses. Honestly, they got a complete ban here for the jungle side. Like this is all Sally Borgi targeted. Like we don't want him on Hayabusa, we don't want him on Joy, we don't want him on Fanny. Heck, if we could ban everything, we're gonna ban everything. I guess this dude.
If they could ban Sally Borgi, they would.
They would. They
would ban him.
Yeah, but of course, here we have it. The Freya is going to be the last pick, last ban here for the side of USJ-R. And the first pick coming to the game is none other than you. Very interesting. Of course, very, very strong, very, very fast clear, and the rotations as well.
It's one of the core pick as well that's left. Because they ban out the three really common picks in the meta. The Joy, usually see a Joy and a Soyu battle, which is a 50-50, a Fanny as well.
Oh,
These are 50-50s, but that's really good.
There's really strong counter picks instantly from USJ-R. They already got the Badang and the Harith. And I think they're not afraid of giving up the Phobias, which I feel like UPC are going to be inclined to take, considering there is a Harith in this game. But like you said, what could be USJ-R's core? We do have an Alpha, very, very good peel. Pretty much just shreds down any tank that UPC have. But I think they're waiting it out because they still can go for Ling. Ling, honestly, the mobility, just being able to clear out the lanes coming into the late game, very, very interesting and important as well.
The man fight, I think only the man fight thing is not a thing for a Ling.
That's true.
Because it's really hard for him to man fight this. Oh.
Wow. Chip and 1-1 coming in from UPC. Interesting picks. These are you have to understand, the very first picks coming in from teams are usually the most common.
What?
There's no way, right?
There's no way.
Stop it. Stop it.
That's not real. Oh, so it's a gacha.
Yeah, it was. It was he just evolved. The Zilong just evolved. It's a gatot here for USJ-R, which I feel like is very, very good. If you get a taunt onto the 1-1, it's over. It's done.
Can it get purified, the taunt?
That's a good question. It can. It is CC. It counts as a purify. I mean, if you can purify getting knocked up into the air or getting a rock thrown at you, then I guess you can
purify taunt.
Yeah, if he just yells at you like, pangit! Oh, grabe talaga na taunt pa.
Grabe yung taunt, no?
Taunt. Ano ba yung iniisip mong taunt? Ano ba yung isa? What do you think gatot ka siya?
Slow hands.
Slow hands.
Bibilis yung kamay, no? After that. Grabe.
Ba't natunta ka pa, pre? Ba't pumasok ka pa? Natunta ko. Wala na eh. Wala.
In real life, pare.
Of course, USJ-R will
get
lock
banned.
it up with a Phobius ban since UPC decided not to take that early on. Cecilion as well is going to be banned. So in the middle lane, it usually is just the Zushin or the Cecilion, but we already have a lot of open picks as well still for the Mage. It could be an Eve. Still a very, very strong team fight centered.
As well.
Farsha, I've seen it as well, yeah.
And one of the tournaments that I've casted, they picked Novaria for some reason. Maybe they were...
That's still pretty good. I mean, it's just the information, the snipes, the pokes.
The pokes.
Really, depending on how you want to play the game. Because if a team fight is over in, like, say, 10-15 seconds, the Novaria won't have much utility out. But if you play it really slow, pokes, then the Novaria is probably your best bet.
Yeah, but both of these teams, I think they don't have that slow type of, elongated kind of fights because UPC, they're going for that explosiveness with that chip pick.
Yeah.
I think that's what they're opting for, so they might be going for maybe a Hylos pick.
That's right. UPC, they're very, very strong on towards who they want to ban. They pretty much spent all their bans on towards the core and the mid side. USJ-R on the other hand, it's pretty much an even, right? There's three XP laners. Maybe if you go Freya core, they also have a support ban and a mid lane ban. So USJ-R playing it very, very common here on the lane is going to be the pickup here for the side of the University of San Jose Recoletos.
Yeah, this is going to be hard for the chip to maybe go for rotations to catch this lane.
Because if you portal and the lane just flies out and your entire team's there, it's like
you just standing there. That's like so awkward. You don't know what to do.
That's right. We'll see what UPC are going to be able to lock in though for their last two picks. They need a mage and they need an XP laner. So
because you can't put the chip on an XP, right?
Yeah. CC is gone as well. I've seen a high loss XP happen before, but I don't know if that's the kind of utility they're going to go for. They already have the tankiness in the side of the chip. So they could go for something a little bit more uncommon, a little bit more damage on the side of the XP. Aurora will be locked, but it is a high loss still. They want that tankiness, they want all of it. And I think that's a pretty good pick, especially because there is a Ling and a Harriet. And because your stun is pretty much just targeted, you press your button and then you just basic attack. And it's very, very big, especially if your team can follow up.
Yeah, it's a good harmony as well with the chip portal. The explosiveness, explosiveness that the Glorious Pathway has as well. So they could opt for a surprise plays, for example, concealed plays coming from the chip. With the high loss, then Glorious Pathway, they could initiate really easily, and if they just maybe be able to lock down the lane first, or at least pick off the damage dealers. For USJ-R, that's good. That's a good counter to the chip, actually.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty good. Just being able to CC everyone to heck. Because if you look at UPC's lineup right now, if you get a Glorious Pathway popped up onto USJ-R, there's really no way for them to try and run. The Ling probably can go out, the Gatot can AOG out, but everyone else, you're pretty much stuck where you are. Yeah, and it's a little bit hard for you to be able to do that. But, of course, with the pick onto the Faramis, it counters literally any quick play that UPC have.
It delays.
Yeah, you pop the Netherrealm and it's all good.
Yeah, really good counter pick by USJ-R. Just, completely shuts down the potential explosiveness of UPC because this type of lineup, they want to finish the fight in 5 seconds.
That's right, they do.
Burst down everyone, possibly 2-3 for the lineup of USJ-R. But, of course, again, as you've mentioned, Netherrealm just a really good skill to counter that sort of explosiveness from that lineup. And I don't know how this would pan out. I think it really boils down to who will be able to snowball after that early game.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. Of course, like any other game, honestly, in the CESAFI Esports League, I'm super, super excited. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are watching the stream right now, do like and share the CESAFI Esports League page and the live stream, and do check us out on our streaming partners as well. We got the Smart
LiveStream app.
LiveStream app.
Smart Sports.
And we're also live at SM Cyberzone, if I'm not mistaken. So you guys comment down below any support that you guys would want to show. And of course, we might show the CEL comment of the day anytime soon. So of course, be on the lookout for that. Put your most creative comments down below.
Yeah, also let's thank our sponsors. But,
oh, yeah.
Virginia Foods Incorporated, basta Hot Dog Virginia.
That's right. We also have PC Express. Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are in the market for anything tech-related, you know, smartphones, laptops, you name it, headsets, monitors, mouses, just check out PC Express, ladies and gentlemen. PC Express for all your digital needs.
And of course, Smart, the leading wireless, if I'm not mistaken, in the Philippines. And
That's
of course, live more today.
With Smart, of course. And we also have PLDT, ladies and gentlemen, leading and inspiring Filipinos to create a better tomorrow with PLDT.
And of course, last but not the least, if you want to get something customized, anything that you want, a tumbler, a shirt, a mug, you can go to Korean Lab Custom Apparel and Digital Prints.
That's right. So while we're getting ready right now for our game in, once again, ladies and gentlemen, MLBB CESAFI Esports League, week number 5, we're at the play-in. So these guys definitely need to take a win. And again, if I'm not mistaken, UP, their last win was over the CEC Blue Dragons.
Yeah.
And USJ-R as well won against the CEC Blue Dragons previously. So these two teams have a pretty similar backstory in terms of one game prior to this game. So we'll see how they're going to be able to dominate each other now. And this is probably like something you want to watch if you're CEC. Like a lot of most of these teams wonder
who's the better team of the ones who swept us.
Yeah, so that might be interesting to see. But again, ladies and gentlemen, it's really, really interesting. Once again, we're your casters, Dumpster Fire and Dr. B.
Yeah, and really excited how this game is really going to pan out. And of course, let's look at the lineups.
Ooh, I'm super excited.
Super excited. Look at that.
Wow.
Great counter pickings, honestly.
I
But
love
that last pick from USJ-R
just really formed it all together for them, and I'm super excited to
Gives
see
them the
this
advantage.
badang as well. But again, with the chip comes the portals, and with the portals comes destruction. Ladies and gentlemen, as we jump right to the land of dawn, let's get ready for game number 1.
Yeah, let's go. And of course, both teams just opting for the very, very safe buff taking. They want to get the level 4 quickly, especially 𝐸 on that Ling.
That's right.
Because you need the Tempest of Blades to go for a quick first blood, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, and they started both at the red and the orange buff. And of course, there is going to be a little bit of poking here. Nothing we haven't seen before. Ozen, very, very quick rotation as well. He is on this high loss. Good poke coming in from James. He's going to be a little bit of an engage. Try and pull them back out. But of course, Ozen a little bit too tanky on this high loss. Already pops the rear bit, but there's going to be a wall. He has to move out a little bit. But there's not going to be much of an engage considering how tanky a high loss is really early on.
My goodness, no one died during that skirmish, and it looked like it was going to be a first blood already. Everyone was there from both teams, but of course, just shows how tanky both teams are. They both have revitalized. They got Totas revitalized, Hylos are revitalized. They also committed them both. But right now, 𝐸 is not yet level 4. 𝐐𝐞𝐤 has a little bit of an advantage on towards that level.
That's right, and ISO Speed isn't going to be the person in the gold lane, but they still locked onto this Harriet. So 𝐸𝐿𝐺 is going to be the name of the game here for USJ-R. If they get this Harriet to be able to, get a little bit of a knockup. Oh,
yeah.
Move up as well, but a little bit of a good poke here coming from Jang. But the rest of USJ-R just diving this gold laner, and no one there to help him. Can he make it out? The dash from 𝐸 will secure the first blood for USJ-R.
Yeah, and they wanted to go for a quick answer kill on towards the top lane. UPC, it's a really good trade.
Yep.
They also
If they
group up
can
on the
get it.
other side of the lane. But of course, right now, Shiv, good zone, was able to stun out 2 from the side of USJ-R, and that's a quick turtle take for the side of UPC.
Yeah, this is bad right here because 𝐸𝐺 is getting almost half as much of that turret gold coming in, and that's really, really important for you as a gold laner, and especially if you're going to be able to get your core items really, really soon. The earlier you get your items as a gold laner, the earlier you get to join the clash, and the earlier the enemy team is going to have a numbers disadvantage coming up against you.
The only advantage of Harith as well, is I think he becomes online really quickly.
That's true.
I think 1 or 2 items are online, but for the 1-1 it's really hard for him. But they're going on towards 𝐸𝐞𝐤. Daysama and Kazuki, they don't have enough damage to burst him down, but at least it's enough to annoy him out of that rotation.
That's right. So you're seeing the rest of UPC right now. They're going to try and get a jump onto Steve Sanity, and he goes down just like that. Very, very good play coming in from UPC as they take a kill of their own. Again, USJ-R is still leading by 600 gold. And I assume that is going to be 𝐸𝐺 Jang trying to get the ultimate here. Has the crossbow of Tang opportunity. The butt and he gets it. Is there gonna be an ultimate pop? Yes, there will be, but the rest of USJ
Oh!
right here. That is gonna be the nether realm, saving the life of 𝐷𝐿𝐴NG, and 𝐷𝐿 goes down. Would have been a good solo play had USJ-R not spotted that so soon.
Daysama just pretty clutch with that NetherRealm partner, was able to catch just on time for 𝐷𝐿𝐴NG to be alive. But of course, they want to answer back. Kills off 𝐷𝐿𝐴NG instantly. 𝐞𝐞𝐤 is left all alone here. 3v1 on towards the bottom lane. 𝐞𝐞𝐤 may be tanky, but that isn't enough to fend off 3 people from UPC. That's a 2-0 trade in favor of UPC.
Just look at the range on the slam coming in from 𝐷𝐿𝐴NG. Double kill for him. Things looking good pretty much for UPC right now. They pretty much evened up the net worth lead. And it seems as though USJ-R have to play it a little bit more careful. And 𝐷𝐿𝐴NG is probably the core that will make USJ-R play carefully. UPC definitely know how to utilize the 𝐷𝐿𝐴NG coming into this core lane. Of course, the turtle is going to be up, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I think mid-game is really a time where 𝐷𝐿𝐴NG is getting more and more dangerous. But Shiv's towards the top lane is locked here by the wall. They tried to burst him down instantly. Grace Battle being committed as well by 𝐿𝐴NG, but Shiv is already down for the count for UPC. 𝐞𝐿𝐴NG falling low as well. 𝐿𝐴NG just going after him. A 1-for-1 trade as of the moment. Daysama falls as well. USJ-R, 3 people are down into the spawn for the Faramis. It's a 3-for-2 trade in favor still of UPC.
Very, very good play coming in from USJ-R. Steve Sanity with the perfect wall there, completely blocking out Shiv. He makes him fall down before anyone else, and that's going to be really, really good for them coming into this game. They're going to have to pay attention to that, especially for the fact that UPC rely a lot on this chip for position. They want to be able to bring the rest of the team in, and they want to be able to put that portal in a very good place. But instead, they put the portal in towards that narrow hallway where USJ-R capitalized.
Yeah, that was kind of bad position, but still not that bad for UPC, no? Because they were able to get 3 for the side of USJ-R. That shows the damage and the messy. They thrive in these messy fights, especially with the highlights. But Shiv being locked down once again. And the AOG being committed right now by the 𝐞𝐿𝐴NG. Glorious Pathway as well, just to delay that push coming from UPC. And right now, it's a free turtle for USJ-R as UPC decides just to disengage.
Yeah, and it seems as though UPC losing the mojo every single time Shiv gets caught out here, which is a little bit unfortunate for them. And they're definitely going to have to want to try and hold it out a little bit coming into this game, especially that USJ-R has now taken the 2K gold lead once again. 𝐿𝐴NG's alone. He gets locked out. And what do you do here? Like, you're supposed to loop around. He's still alive. Pops to revitalize. Is it going to be enough? Honestly, there's 3 members of USJ-R. He's blocked again. Like, this is Steve Sanity just making full utility of this badang.
But that's a good answer right now. Zama Force being committed by the Harris, but is it enough to survive this attack by UPC? Steve Sanity is there for the backup. 𝐿𝐴NG falls down already, no, on towards the top lane, but no answer coming from USJ-R. A good pick-off for UPC.
Yo, Steve Sanity actually went through a portal that Shiv made. Really interesting there.
I was quite confused actually.
Almost gets the catch out onto 𝐷𝐿𝐴NG. He has no more Purify now, but there won't be a continuous engage coming from the side of USJ-R.
Yeah, this is a very messy game. Everyone just skirmishing, everyone just fighting, looking for that rotation as well. And UPC, they're really performing really well in this matchup.
Oh yeah, big time.
They're answering, they're trading, and they just don't stagnate. But right now, portal being committed, Tempest Blade being committed as well by 𝐿𝐴NG. Just trying to back away 2 ultimates, and you still wasn't able to get that lane.
That's right, but again, that means the Ling is going to be out for the count as he has no more Tempest of Blades, and 𝐞𝐤𝐿 a little bit too deep here. Goes down, the crossbow of Tang being popped as well here by 𝐷𝐿𝐴NG. They are going to try and go for a disengage here. It's USJ-R decide not to do anything, and I think 𝐿𝐴NG definitely called that, said, don't fight, I got no Tempest, I'm not going to do nothing.
Yeah, and still, I don't know why. I think 𝐞𝐤𝐿 teleported again. If I'm not mistaken, he teleported again towards the portal. He was left all alone. I think he should stop doing that.
I wouldn't. I mean, when you're a gatot, you know, there's a lot of confidence coming into your play because you're the tankiest bad boy out there, and that's pretty much what you kind of want to do. I wouldn't be too afraid coming into the portal, but UPC know how to capitalize on that. Again, a portal already being popped here. No one coming in yet. And I'm just really interested about what UPC is saying in their comms. Like, when he pops the portal and it's a bad position, does he says, don't go in! Don't go
No.
no.
Miskirk.
That's what I want to know, honestly, coming into these games. And of course here, blackout by Ozen again. Has to pop the first skill.
Steve Sanity is on point with this blockouts with the walls, honestly.
I hate it.
He's just able to zone out automatically one member from UPC, and that dictates the fight. Because you get one, and it's a better fight for your team now.
Because I literally don't care who you ban, just don't leave Badang open. Like, I would hate it for Badang to be open. And Jang, wow, the attack speed so fast actually. We'll be able to make it out, but now the rest of UPC seeing this as an opportunity, sees the Zaman Force popped out by 1G. They know he won't have it coming into this fight.
Yeah, and the problem for UPC, they don't have that much lockdowns, targeted lockdowns. No, it's hard for them to really engage in fights. And I think they're opting really for really messy fights. Everyone just scattered around the portal on towards the top lane. He was trying to go for a play on towards 𝐿𝐴𝐿𝐴. The Lord Dance happening here. Lockdown coming again from Steve Sanity. They try to go now. AOG becoming a Shiv is down. The rest of members of USJ-R half HP for them. The ultimate coming from 1-1. Still wasn't able to kill anyone for the side of UPC. A 2-for-1-3 as of the moment. Jan and Shiv for UPC, but they're still not finished. 3 members are down for UPC. Oh! It's going wild on towards UPC. James is the only one that's left. 𝐿𝐴𝐿𝐴 still isn't finished. The passive is still there for the Aurora, but still will fall down. Maniac for this lane. And USJ-R will also take that Lord.
Oh my god. I thought it was all done and over when UPC were trying to retreat, but 𝐿𝐴𝐿𝐴 definitely seizing the opportunity, as you can see in the replay right here. Look at where 𝐿𝐴𝐿𝐴 is positioned. Just staying in the backline, clears the wave honestly. Doesn't even join the fight until later on. And when he sees the perfect opportunity to come in, that's when look, he's waiting! The fight has gone on for 5 seconds. He's waiting, jumps in, gets Jang, jumps in soon, gets the double kill as well. 𝐸𝐿𝐴𝐿𝐴 falls down, but look at this. It's absolutely interesting the way he positions himself coming into this game.
Amazing positioning coming from the lane, really. He didn't even... Because he knows that UPC, they're like a cannon.
That's right.
You know? They're like a musket that really has a long time for reloading. And if they commit those abilities, they're really going to have a hard time fighting this USJ-R lineup, which doesn't really... doesn't have that much of bad timing, no? They can go and go as much as they want as with their lineup.
You have to give the props here to the rest of USJ-R as well for holding it as well as they did in that clash. Because if they didn't hold it well, then 𝐿𝐴𝐿𝐴 wouldn't even have an opportunity to come in. And that's really, really important if you guys want to play as a team.
Yeah, I agree with you there. But right now, only the tier 3 inhibitor turrets for UPC are the only ones that are left. They're just trying to defend here. At least they have that clear potential with the Aurora, no? But again, a lockout on towards Ozen. They will try to go on towards him. AOG being committed and the Zaman Force as well. Knock up on towards 1. But Ozen is being able to sustain. They try to lock down everyone from USJ-R. They somehow almost falls down, but Ozen is the first to go down for the side of UPC and USJ-R. No one goes down from them. Just playing this last fight pretty perfectly as no one falls down for USJ-R.
I'm seeing a lot of hesitation now from USJ-R, and I think this is the wake-up call for them to like try and respect UPC a little bit. I saw Steve Sanity pop his ultimate for like 1 second max and flicker out, and that's really telling me something, especially when it comes to this game. 𝐿𝐴𝐿𝐴 trying to get 𝐿𝐴𝐿𝐴 right here. Has the Tempest Blades to make it out, but that means the rest of this bottom side is free for the taking. USJ-R decide to disengage now as 𝐿𝐴𝐿𝐴 gets critted down by 𝐿𝐴𝐿𝐴 once again.
Seminar.
The crits literally on 𝐿𝐴𝐿𝐴's side today.
Yes, well, this is perfectly an example of a seminar.
Yeah,
a seminar on the core position. 9-0-2 on that link. This is a great performance coming from 𝐿𝐴𝐿𝐴, just showing everyone why he was the MVP of last preseason. But still, no, UPC, you can't count them out yet.
That's right.
Maybe there's a 9K gold lead, but they have a fight.
Ouch!
But look at the damage. Oh my goodness.
Man, they said ML isn't a horror game. I don't agree.
and for sure, 𝐸𝐸𝐿 was just joking around. He was just trying out the damage.
Man, if Jang blinked for a second, he wouldn't even know where the damage came from. He like, oh,
what?
I lost my HP? That's crazy. A lot of damage already on towards 𝐸𝐸𝐿. Again, 9-0 onto this game.
Yeah. Look at that. Lord take. There's already a Luminous Lord for the side of USJ-R. A great thing Jang is doing is just trying to at least rat it out. Trying to delay this game as much as he can. And that's a good idea. This is the only choice that you have, because if you try to man fight as of this moment, you're going to lose.
That's right.
And you really need to get those items. At least let 1-1 be able to burst one down.
Yeah, but within UPC, I'm also looking at James coming into this game. Because USJ-R definitely have completely forgotten about this Aurora. They want to leave this Aurora at the end. They're not trying to poke him out or target him. Because if they were trying to, I think he would have had more than one death at this point of the game. And if he's able to get the items that he needs and catch USJ-R off guard, UPC can definitely turn the tides.
Yeah, I agree with you there. Just one single mistake here will turn the tides for this game. The Lord already pushing on towards an inhibitor turret. 1G just trying to secure the tier 3 tower on towards the middle lane. Glorious pathway being committed.
Petrified!
Just a complete skirmish happening. AOG being committed by 𝐿𝐸𝐿. Try to go on towards Shiv. Shiv almost falls down, but still no one is dying from both teams. Just a complete sustained battle coming from both of them. 𝐿𝐸𝐿 and Shiv are the ones who fall down. Ozen almost fall down as well. 𝐸𝐸𝐿 just jumps in. Kills Odin. 2 are down for UPC. 2 as well for USJ-R. But 1G and 𝐸𝐸𝐿, the damage coming from both of these glass cannons from USJ-R is enough to kill off 𝐿𝐸𝐸𝐿. And they're still now finished. They try to pull back on Jang. James is the only one that's left. And USJ-R will take game 1 of this series.
What a first game we have on our hands here, Dr. B, and what a play coming in from USJ-R as well. You can already see as well that UPC have improved a lot coming into this game. They tried to do their best. They tried to hold it out, but USJ-R, they left 𝐸𝐸𝐿 open. And with a 9-0 lane coming into this game, that really spelled the end for them. Ozen didn't even think he could get bursted down coming into the last fight, but 1 second skill coming in from the lane, and the crit's just enough.
Yeah, just...
Exactly.
jump.
That's exactly what it is. That's Link cosplayers. Take notes.
That's what happened, and really, and I think that's where the lack of CC from UPC really came into play. There was a clear lack of crowd control, and that's what they needed to really lock down that link. Because they tried to go on towards him on the top lane, diba? He was all alone. They committed 2 ultimates, Portal and Glorious Pathway, but without the stun, you can't really kill that link.
And even then, even if, say for example, UP did have enough CC, just the Nether Realm just offers a reset for the entire clash. And that means that once your abilities are gone, when you're a Hylos, you pop that first skill once, you stun, the next 10 seconds of the clash, you have nothing. No CC at all. Your job is to be annoying. Like, oh, hit me. That's what your job is. You don't have any more stuns once your Glorious Pathway is popping. It's really something that UPC probably have to take into consideration. Maybe a little bit more CC centered, and I guess I see now why USJ-R locked onto the 𝐸𝐸𝐿 really early on. It wasn't so that they would have their own CC, though that was definitely something that was important, but it's also so that they wouldn't have to go up against that.
Yeah, I agree with you there. But of course, let's look at the game MVP. For the game, who do you think it is? Oh, of course.
Come on.
Of course.
Come
Why did I even ask that?
Why are you asking questions, man? Stop asking questions. Of course it's going to be 𝐸𝐸𝐿. 10-0-4. Look at this. Isn't this the one in the pub mat where his hands are on fire? That's pretty much,
Look, it's opposite of your hands now, because your hands was like facing down.
Right. Okay. All right.
Yours was like this.
Anyway, let's look at the post game right here. Again, Jang, very, very good effort from the MM coming from the side of UPC. He almost had it as well. Was doing really, really good. The movement speed wasn't getting caught off a lot too much. But again, this is the damage coming up from USJ-R. As you can see in that last team fight, UPC had the sustain. They had the Glorious Pathway. Nobody was dying.
I was so confused, actually, during the last fight.
But they didn't have damage. And USJ-R have 1G. They have 𝐸𝐸𝐿 coming into this play. And that's pretty much the only 2 people that you can really rely on for damage. Steve Sanity went for this tank badang.
Yeah, and it really shows as well, no? The 1-1 just takes a really long time to be online. But
James actually didn't go for any genius amount at all, and I think that's
Oh.
really important for you to try and get a little bit more
the damage, the
extra
burst.
damage in the power burst, as well as the magic penetration for the side of USJ-R.
They lack that. They lack that really in that game. In the last fight, it was looking so good for them actually. I thought they had the advantage, but all of a sudden the damage coming from 1G and 𝐕𝐴𝐿𝐴 just became clear, and everyone got bursted down instantly. The side of UPC, but it's such a long fight with no one dying really.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at this. Look at this. The fights in the early game really were pretty equal, no? No one was like, there's no clear winner onto was an early game. There's no really snowball. But just after that fight where 𝐕𝐴𝐿𝐴 was just standing around the middle lane, after that fight, the Maniac fight for 𝐕𝐴𝐿𝐴, just a complete turnaround. 360 for USJ-R. And UPC just had a hard time coming back after that fight.
That's right. And it's a lot of utility still from the side of USJ-R. Just being able to pull people back with 𝐷𝐷𝐴𝐴 on that Faramis was really interesting. But UPC, of course, definitely held it off there. You know, they weren't absolutely helpless. They were able to move a lot. But again, a lot of the setups and the holds coming in from Steve Sanity, especially with the walling out, just makes it really, really hard for the rest of UPC to try and position themselves well. Shiv, again, just like in this clash right here on screen, he goes down just like that. And this happened 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, the lockout, no?
The lockout. And it's really, really important since they know for a fact that Shiv does not have any dash whatsoever. He will not be able to make it through. So it's Shiv and this Hylos as well, actually. So once they get trapped within, since they know that the Hylos is gonna get revitalized, they know Shiv has Petrify. They have nothing to just escape that wall very, very easily.
Yeah, and you saw what was happening, no? And when they got locked out, they were just running around in circles.
Yeah, look at that. Like
you don't understand it, no?
Ozen has had to do a U-turn 20 times this game. Like every time he got caught, he would do a U-turn every single time, and that takes a lot coming in from UPC, because then USJ-R just in free position to burst you down.
Yeah, if you check his iPhone, if you check his phone right now, it's probably in 10,000 steps na, no?
Exactly,
Just
man.
because of the lockout every time by the Badang, but still a great. I mean, Steve Sanity, one of the staples that we have in the XP lane, no? And look at the fight. No one was dying for a really long time. Ultimate already been committed by Jang. Every ultimate for UPC actually already been committed.
Look
After
at how
that,
look at how 𝐿𝐴𝐴 dies right there. It was actually thanks to this Faramis
pull
out. Yeah, and you never really noticed that, especially in the heat of the
pull
moment.
out again on towards Jang.
Yeah, and that's just as the utility coming in from the side of 𝐷𝐴𝐴 as well on this Faramis. So if it wasn't gonna be 𝐕𝐴𝐿𝐴, despite his phenomenal performance, I'd give a lot of props to 𝐷𝐴𝐴.
Yeah, just the clutch saves as well, no? With another the really obvious clutch save was on towards the bottom lane where 1G almost got solo killed by the 1-1. Jang. And just a clutch play coming from 𝐷𝐴𝐴 with the Faramis. Yeah, another round.
So good.
Yeah.
That was such a play actually, as Jang pretty much outplayed. I'm gonna say it. He outplayed 1G coming onto that bottom side. But again, just the utility and the symphony coming in from USJ-R.
Fast rotation.
Yeah, really good for them. Instantly, 4 members down on the bottom side. And that's without portals, okay? That's not like UPC where you're going to be like, oh, a lot of members of UPC were coming in. And just because of the portals. USJ-R had none of that. They had to rely on rotation and timing. And they did it so well coming to that first game.
Yeah, what's good as well is they don't need a portal as well. No, because
right.
Faramis is really quick.
They got Ling as well
Ling
with
is
the
really
jumps.
quick. The AOG could be, a way to rotate instantly, and just all of these things, the mobility of these players as well, the lineup that they have, the mobility that they have, despite not having, one of a skill like a portal.
Yeah,
they still was able to out-rotate UPC.
That's right. Look at this. Oh, 𝐴𝐿7 having new tips, man. New tips, coach. Anong gagawin, coach? And of course, ladies and gentlemen, that was just game 1. UPC have all the time in the world, all the opportunity to mount a comeback here, try and make things a little bit better for their side, see if they're going to be able to capture the win up against USJ-R.
I believe.
Yeah, there is going to be a little bit of a technical difficulty right now as the teams are going to try and switch, if I'm not mistaken, coming into the draft. And I think now UPC is going to be the second pick. Is that right? Yeah, coming in from Prod. Celiborgi has been swapped out. The MVP of the first game swapped out.
Maybe this is secret weapon, no? Maybe Celiborgi is actually the coach of USJ-R.
Yeah, look at that. No Celiborgi in the USJ-R lineup. No danger as well. This is interesting, man. Like, is this still USJ-R? Of course it is. Of course it is. Like, Kazuki's there. We got Steve Sanity as well.
ISO Speed is who's the one that's going to play core?
ISO Speed.
That's my question. Who's the one that's going to play the core?
It's gonna be Kazuki from Rome to core. Trust.
No.
Trust. Trust,
you know
man.
who's going
It's
to be the core of USJ-R,
It's
man?
the same thing.
What if the core of USJ-R is going to be 𝐐𝐞𝐤, man?
That could be interesting. That would be interesting to see, indeed, and illegal.
That's what makes it interesting, no? Because it's illegal.
And of course, coming into the game, that is going to be ISO Speed there on our right most. I've seen him play the Harriet, absolutely amazing. And you're going to be able to see how they're going to get the knockups as well. And what I have to note is really interesting about USJ-R is they have an open flowing communication channel, right? It isn't just one person talking. It's anyone that needs to say something. And everyone shuts up as long as that's the point. And that's really something that you have to build together as a team. Because me and my ranked games with my CEL friends, we're just yelling in the mic. Like, we're going, sige, sige, sige. And then, like, it's a clash.
Oh my goodness.
It's a clash, and it's obviously everyone's all inning, but it doesn't matter. They're still going to keep yelling. There's like no zero information coming in.
The core just goes in, gets bursted down.
Asaman mo! Asaman mo!
Ano sister? Gaya back up eh.
Ano ko, G? Alright, and again, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be able to jump right into the draft very, very soon. I'm pretty sure that they're already fixed it up. And again, USJ-R now.
Silver is back as well.
With the first ban. Yeah, there it is.
Oh, who got sub? Jang got sub out for UPC.
Wait a minute, that's
Silver.
Jake. And I think Jake is going to be the new core here for the side of USJ-R.
Jake!
Yes. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, Celiborgi probably has already trained this man. No? Learn from the best, kumbaga.
Yeah.
And
such a good IGN, no?
Yeah,
Jake. Just so pure, so genuine. It's just
imagine
Jake.
getting rocked by Jake. Like that's something that the mentality, you know. If you get bursted down by Celiborgi, it's like, alright, Celiborgi.
Celiborgi with a 1.
Yeah, with a 1, you know.
With a 1 at the end.
But if you get bursted down by Jake,
it's a different story.
It's a problem, man. It's a problem. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, once again, this is it, the CESAFI Esports League, where we forge legends and where these players are trying to make a name for themselves. Because back then, in Season 1, for example, when you hear the name Celiborgi, you didn't really think of much. But now, there's so much to say. And that's really interesting coming into the CESAFI
There's a
Esports
story.
League.
There's a whole story already. There's a storybook of what Celiborgi has done in this series, in this CL, for example. But look at those bans, no? USJ-R's similar bans. UPC, similar bans as well.
That's right.
But now they ban out the Zushin. They don't want to give out the first pick, Zushin.
That's right.
Because that's really lethal as well. And even not in the hands of Kazuki, no? Even if Daysama is going to pick that, Zushin still would be a problem for every team in CL.
Now UPC are going to be able to go for the last ban of this first ban phase before USJ-R jump into their last pick. And what's it going to be? It's the same things, really, except that UPC is the one banning the Zushin this time. So they throw out the fan, you don't want to deal with the Joy, but of course you leave a Hayabusa open for the side of USJ-R. And I'm wondering if they're going to take it. Do they trust Jake enough? They actually take the Soyu. And that's interesting because UPC had 𝐿𝐴𝐼𝐶𝐭 on that Soyu. And he was probably the biggest problem for USJ-R in that first game.
Yeah, it was still, I don't know, but you know, he just lacked backup maybe during that game, but still was a big problem for USJ-R, as you've said.
Yeah.
The damage output that he had, you know, the way that he was able to in and out during fights, just the AoE damage that 𝐿𝐴𝐼𝐶𝐭 dealt during that game was just great for UPC. But right now, without that hero, who is he going to pick? Still the Badang? in the chip. They really want to go for that chip.
Oh, that's interesting. But yeah, but now they're able to lock that in. That
Yeah,
means Steve
better.
Sanity is gonna have to go for something else. The CC is still open from them. The question is USJR gonna lock into it instantly? And again, you have to talk a little bit about the Phobius as well. Though there's no reason for USJR to lock onto that now. They can probably like just preemptively pick a Phobius right now as well as the Harith if they want to still secure it. Because we know that ISHO speed can still rock on that Harith.
Yeah. No, as strong even as 1G, or if not as strong, maybe stronger.
Oh,
Diba?
with an ER?
Stronger
with an ER?
With an EEER, pare.
Whoa, stronger.
Way stronger.
Grabe.
Oy, Granger.
Oh, I wanna be
with an ER.
That's that Granger. And again, ladies and gentlemen, that is a show. I wanna see some TikTok
Oy.
highlights right here. You know?
Kazuki. Oy, if I'm not mistaken, pare, Celiborgi in an interview, he mentioned once that they're okay as long as Kazuki will not pick his Cho. I don't know.
Grabe.
I don't know what that means. They wanted to. Kazuki is now on the Cho. I don't know what this means for USJ-R. If they still trust this Cho by Kazuki, because their one game that they have with this Cho by Kazuki, they lost it actually.
Yeah, but that's really interesting. And UPC actually swap out Jang for Silver. And
Yeah.
if I'm going up against a gold laner named Silver, I'm gonna be a little bit afraid. I'm gonna pee my pants a little bit. Like, honestly, just wait. I don't know, man. I don't know, dude. It's like, I don't feed that. I don't know. I'm up against Silver, bro. Like,
Can't do anything
come
about
on,
that.
dude. Like, be real.
It's Silver.
What do you expect? What do you expect?
It's just one tier lower of our lane.
Oh, dang! I didn't even think of that. I didn't even think of that. He's in the silver lane.
Yeah, he's in the silver lane.
There's the gold
He
lane.
won't,
Nah,
he won't
bruh.
get as much money.
Stop it, bro. Is this the gold lane? Nah, man.
Yeah,
It's the
but-
silver lane. That's what's
Yeah.
up.
Good counter pick for UPC here.
A lot of movement,
Yeah,
yep.
pick that Irithel. That's again, Irithel is one of the good counter picks for Granger, especially in lane.
Bob and weave.
Bob and weave, and you're going to have a hard time hitting this Irithel with those Rhapsodies and that Sonatas that you have.
Yeah.
And that's why it's a problem. You know, Irithel with those targeted shots, that's a problem
Big
really for
time.
a Granger. But it all boils down as well to how your team plays around it. You need someone, of course, you need to pick from USJ. You can pick a hero that will be locking on toward this Irithel. Let's say, for example, that Cho is a good lockdown for
Oh,
the
yeah.
Irithel. You could go for a Jetcon Flicker duo.
Wait
and
a
then,
minute.
Ray of the Dragon.
Wait a minute. I think the Phobius ban. Nah, they're not gonna go for a Harith mid lane. Like UPC wouldn't do that. There's a lot of the Sicilian is still open actually. Now that I realize it from looking at the bans right now, Sicilian definitely an open pick, and that could be
Correct.
good for UPC because there's a lot of movement from them, and I think they want to play a front to back kind
Yeah,
of fight
front to
here,
back,
especially with this Irithel, and of course something I have to pose a question to you, Dr. B. Irithel's tiger is named Leo, right? And I'm just like, I don't know how they trained that tiger to go a full 180 in 1 second.
Yeah.
Just like, the bullets are coming, Leo. Just
I
left
think
and right.
I think it's all on the treats, pare. I think
Oy.
it's premium treats siguro.
Yeah,
They
big
bought
time.
it from what's the Caminades? I don't know. I don't know what the pet shop
There it
name
is.
Sicilian pet.
Yeah, it's gonna be locked from UPC and USJR.
Oy.
Very quick with the responses, and they actually go for a Selena.
It's a good. I mean, you can't you
I
can't say
will-
that Selena is out of the meta.
No, sir. No,
But
no. Definitely
not
got
that
buffed recently. Yeah.
Common.
No,
Not
sir.
that- because you need to have a lot of skill.
You do.
Because if you're Selena and you can't hit the arrows, you're going to have a hard time contributing.
That's right. And
The
it's
team.
really interesting coming in from UPC as well, because now they only have the core to pick. Who are they going to be able to lock in, considering that USJR already banned out the Hanzo and the Hayabusa? Could it be an Alpha is a very good pick for them, especially since they're going up against USJR on this Soyu. And that's really interesting, because if you're going to be able to pop up that ultimate, Go Alpha Go on towards Asoyu in the
Go,
middle of
Alpha,
his
go.
the middle of his slashes. It actually cancels it out.
Oh,
so yeah,
it cancels it out.
if you get stuck, you go like shh, 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 shh. Instead
Washing,
of
washing, washing.
yeah, instead of it only goes if you get stunned. Exactly, and of course here again.
Just one, no? That's good. That's a good
Yeah, and
counter
of course,
pick.
ladies and gentlemen, once again, if you guys are just tuning into the stream, this is USJ-R going up against UP Cebu. And as of the first game, USJ-R gained a victory up against UP, but it was a pretty close matchup. And now, UP with the opportunity to either bounce back or will USJ-R sweep them coming into this series?
Yeah, I really want to see a game 3. And
Oh, me
with
too.
this lineup, I can see it happening. I can see it happening as more as their first lineup, because there's something that they completed here in this lineup. Of course, let's go to the land of dawn. It's game 2 of our series, UPC versus USJ-R.
That's right. And of course, as you can see, the clears here. Oi, nice building. And again, coming in, they're both starting on their orange buffs here, ladies and gentlemen. Not a lot different from the previous game, and this is a lot more interesting because there's no more assassin being picked from either side of the team. We have a fighter like 𝐿𝐿𝐞𝐿, and of course we have a little bit of an assassin in the form of Jake, but again, he's most of a fighter still coming into this game.
Even the assassin, but Steve Sanity and Ozen just battling it out here in this
Wait,
bottom
what?
lane. Wait. Flicker
committed.
Wasn't able. Oh, Silver.
Oh, not
Just-
looking good.
oh.
Honest Ducati actually gets bursted down a
Oh!
little bit, but Shiv!
The arrow.
He
I
eats it.
I just saw it. I saw it. I know that he got hit by the arrow.
Because he wasn't moving.
Why
isn't he moving?
Why isn't he moving? But of course, Silver on towards the top lane. I don't know why the lane is going this way, because it should be the other way around. But of course, another arrow coming from 𝐿𝐿𝐴zuki, able to hit 𝐿𝐿𝐶. 2-0 for USJ-R. Quick 2 kills for their side.
I need a quick arrow workshop here from Kazuki, because I don't know how he gets those arrows to land. 2 in the span of a minute, and coming into once again, a little bit of engage, but of course, 𝐿𝐿𝐴zuki with the 𝐵𝐿𝐴zuki will be able to make it out too easily, I might add. Again,
Another arrow?
That's a lot of damage, as you can see. Already at half HP.
And that's only the mage and the roam in the early game.
Yeah.
That just shows the damage that the Selena has, especially in the early game. But ISO Speed is here for the backup. They will try to secure the kill on towards Shiv, but Shiv was able to escape with a sliver of HP left. But still, that will dictate who will get the turtle in this game.
What's really interesting is if you are Kazuki at this point of the game, it's not really important for you to get 4 as a Selena, which means you're able to give those middle lane minions to your 𝐞𝐿. And now the 𝐞𝐿 is already at level 4, which means he can go for the kickback here onto 𝐿𝐴zuki. Jump out, Silver dead, 𝐿𝐴zuki survives, makes it out, and it's a story for USJ-R.
Look at that. USJ-R playing pretty perfectly right now. 2K gold lead already for their side. Just amazing in their execution here in the early game.
Oh!
It's ultimate being committed by Steve Sanity. Try to go onto my James, but it's stuck by the wall. Just a quick punish for UPC. Quite confusing.
But I mean, USJ-R do have ground to give. And it's really interesting to see as well. There's going to be a jump in once again right here, but there comes Shiv. The portal, the rest of UPC in the fray. That's 4 health bars on toward the top side. And 𝐿𝐴zuki is going to go down.
Instantly, everyone was there from UPC. And now there's going to be quite free. The tower play. But of course, right now, 𝐿𝐴zuki once again with a Selena. They will try to punish him though. 𝐿𝐴zuki almost falls down. Silver is just going on towards him, but just lacks the damage to secure the kill on towards 𝐿𝐴zuki. Sayang yung shutdown gold.
That's right, UPC decided to back it out actually. Now they're too afraid of giving USJ-R any more kills than they deserve as they back out from that, despite having 𝐿𝐴zuki at 1 HP. And again, this is something that you have to give a lot of consideration for, because UPC have POF. Do you know what POF is?
What's POF?
Dr. B? POF.
What's POF?
The power of friendship. Or if, in this case, really, the portal of friendship. Because UPC are going to be able to bring the rest of USJ-R coming in. Ozen is alone, gets the backup. Stop! Stop! Fight back! Fight back! But Ozen trying to make it out. I mean, it's a tank padang. It's a tank padang.
It's alive. He's alive. We're laughing at him, but he's alive, pare.
I saw a meme once. It went, your POV, Naibadangka, but his first item is Demon Hunter. But let's talk about that later. There's already a jump in right here for Jake. And the core gone for USJR. That means UPC have all the time, the leverage in the world to try and take this turtle.
Of course, the turtle, second turtle of the game.
Silver!
But right now, Silver just falls down quickly during that fight. Speed falls down as well for the side of USJR, but it's enough finish here. They will try to go on towards 𝐿𝐴𝐼𝐸, but the knock up on towards 2. 𝐿𝐴𝐼𝐸 falls down. 𝐷𝐸 as well. Steve Sanity just running around here in the middle lane. No one still falls down for UPC. Silver was the only one to fall down for them, but who was able to take the turtle?
𝐿𝐴𝐸 actually was able to gain it for UPC. Very interestingly enough, had the retribution, and of course, right after that turtle take, the turtle buff as well, and the pure damage coming on towards your side. 𝐿𝐴𝐸 just smelled blood in the water, and that's USJR going down for 3, and now UPC is up by 300 gold.
They will try to go on towards Steve Sanity. 𝐿𝐴𝐸 is right here. Flicker being committed by that Lucas. There's a tower take right now towards the bottom lane, but the top lane is there.
Wow.
Shiv and Silver able to burst down ISO speed. They are slowly coming back to life here. UPC. Jake is right here right now to wave the dragon, but the portal being committed by Shiv. He's left all alone though. James, 𝐿𝐴𝐸, and Silver is here for the backup. Steve Sanity still is alive for the count, and no one falls down for USJR, and they still was able to get 2.
USJR have to be very, very careful against an alpha like 𝐿𝐴𝐸 coming into this game, because again, UPC can definitely turn the tides if they don't get CC on towards that alpha. He's just gonna burst down the rest of your team. He gives no care in the world.
Yeah.
Already? He knows! He's like, where's my red buff? Where is it? Give it to me!
Instantly goes, and Jake was punished for that play.
Good
I
eye.
think there's a saying, pare, no?
Ano yun?
If they take turtle buff, we take your orange buff.
Oy, really?
There's a saying,
Really?
really. I forgot which team that was.
Sino nagsabi nun si Confucius?
I think it was AP Bren, the one that, we will trade your orange buff for the turtle buff.
I mean, it's the farthest one. It's the farthest one, and it makes sense. It makes sense because it's always opposite of whichever team is gonna be able to try and take turtle. And Silver right now trying to take down this top tower. Already, grabe aura lang yun, man. Na-feel niya na.
Yeah.
He wasn't even visible in the map, pero nagback na agad.
That's what he felt. But the arrow coming from 𝐿𝐴𝐸 quite short. Turtle just being slowly taken by UPC. Steve Sanity on towards the back lane. Tries to go on towards 𝐿𝐴𝐸. 𝐿𝐴𝐸 falls down quickly for this fight. But the portal coming from UPC. They'll try to go on towards his backline. 𝐿𝐴𝐸 is still alive though for USJR, and no one falls down for USJR. UPC 3, and that's a 3-0 trade in favor of USJR.
That's right. They take the tower to go with it as well. USJR now in a commanding position. They take 2,000 net worth lead out of that engage. And UPC, a little bit unfortunate for them. They had 𝐿𝐴𝐸 go all in a little bit too early. And USJR actually get punished for that. Silver was in the back as well, getting CC to heck. Now Flicker from Steve Sanity will save him. No U-turns needed from USJR.
Yeah. They all have a way to escape
that
wall, but Ozen is left.
Me. That's me, the POV here in the Land of Dawn. And again, it would have been pushes as well. Almost actually brings down Steve Sanity, but UPC will be able to lose their XP laner there in the form of Ozen on towards the bottom side.
Yeah. That was an I miss you moment for Ozen, no? Just going wild on towards that bottom lane. But Silver is here on towards the bottom lane. They will try to burst him down, but really quick.
Even pops the heavy crossbow, and that's all the difference in the world. Was able to bridge the gap. Doesn't get knocked up by the 𝐿𝐴𝐸.
Almost.
Yeah, so close, a pixel.
Then he doesn't have Purify. No way to counter that. Oh.
The knockup on 2-2, but UPC are right here, they're ready. But again, USJR, the rest of them coming in soon as well. There's no Ozen in the fray. 𝐿𝐴𝐸 falls down the backside onto towards Team Sanity. The Lion biting his neck. They're going to the tower to slash it. Coming in as well from Jake. It's gonna be enough. 𝐷𝐸 at 1 HP touches the tower line. Ozen comes in a little bit too late, but then UPC just might get full wiped here by USJR.
And no one dies for the side of USJR. The MVP really of that clash was the flank coming from Steve Sanity. Look at this. And the knock-up firstly coming from 𝐷𝐸.
Look at Steve Sanity in the back.
Look at that. Steve Sanity just on towards the back. He
Boom.
backs away. James and Silver, he's just waiting there. Look at that. And
Wow, he
they
knows.
weren't able to do anything. Jake just was able to secure that kill. They someone on towards that backline, just trying to, annoy that Badang, not allowing him to back away. And that's a clean fight for the side of USJ-R.
Oh.
But a quick answer back for UPC on towards Steve Sanity.
That's right, they got the Lucas. Could be good, but the knockback already right here. IShowSpeed is still there. He's doing so much damage. They bring down Ozen.
Quickly, by the way.
Oh,
one Rhapsody. Oh, Daysama is in
bad
the
manners,
base. That's
bad
not your
manners.
base, ha? That's not your base.
Bad manners, ha? Bad manners.
BM, ha? BM.
Take off your shoes. Take off your shoes bago ka pumasok.
Yeah, don't talk when your mouth is full.
At ayun na po. Ladies and gentlemen, the Lord is gonna tower down towards the middle side of UPC. Where are they gonna go? There's not enough damage. Fast clear from UPC. They got Silver and they got James. Again,
yeah.
UPC have the Sicilian. This means a late game is very, very possible for them. They have the fast clear. Wouldn't really worry about it all too much unless USJ-R get the pickoffs that they need.
Yeah, and it's scary for a Selena to be up against a Sicilian in the late game. Because you can get bursted down without you knowing. If there's a Sicilian late game, you'll never know. You just die instantly. But of course, right now, the Death Sonatas coming from IShowSpeed just pretty accurate. Bring Silver down to half HP. They will push the top turret. They're successful. The middle turret and the bottom turret are... Bottom turret actually down. Middle turret is the only thing that's left for UPC.
Steve Sanity knows he has the ultimate here. Can definitely go for an engage. Already pops at the arrow! Connects up to Silver! He goes down! Steve Sanity bounced up as well, but Psycho will be able to fall down. IShowSpeed trying to move it out! Gets the Death Sonata on towards 2Shiv! 1 HP, but the Death Sonata into the Sky Piercer! James, the only one remaining. Can he clear this? He has no ultimate available. They're looking for him. They're hunting for him. They want him. He's trying to run, trying to clear as much as he can. I don't think there's going to be enough. And the base is exposed. And look at the land down, so beautiful. And again, ladies and gentlemen, USJ-R, a clean sweep in this play-ins. UPC are going to go down 0-2, unfortunately. And again, what an arrow. Coming in from 𝐐𝐞𝐤.
Report 𝐐𝐿, pre. Imhack.
Grabe, naka-imhack yun. Alam mo ba?
Wuling pare.
Bago na yung audio ng araw pag natamaan kami. Alam mo na ano yung audio.
Ano?
Wala, we na do. Ganun ka lang, na-stun ka na.
Na-stun ka lang, hindi ka magagagalaw.
And that was so unfortunate because Silver actually had the items that they needed.
Yeah,
really
he had the
important.
damage.
So much damage, and what a waste from UP. So unfortunate. Just that one mishap, that one arrow from the questionable Selena pick, by the way, in the draft pick. We didn't see how it mixed in towards their draft, but it did, and it pretty much gave them the win coming into the end.
It wouldn't have been that effective if it was not 𝐐𝐿 really bringing it. Because 𝐐𝐿 just performed really well on that Selena. The arrows were pinpoint, pare.
Well, what about if it was me? What if I was playing Selena?
No comment. I plead the fifth, pare.
All right, I guess. But again, what an amazing win from USJ-R, and UP definitely put up a fighting chance there. Definitely showed what they can do, and there's a lot of improvement. The first Savage of the season from IShowSpeed. I'm not entirely sure, but in all honesty, I think it just goes to show how important the plays and coming from USJ-R were. Just being able to set that up for the rest of their team, very, very interesting. Again, ladies and gentlemen, that's the headline right there. So show your support in the comment section for the rest of the people that's supporting USJ-R. Again, we are live, the CESAFI Esports League, week number 5, and this has been the second and final series of today. Tomorrow we're gonna have Valorant, ladies and gentlemen, so do stay tuned for that if you guys are pretty interested. Everything you need to know is in the CESAFI Esports League page, so do check it out.
Yeah. And still, congratulations for UPC for putting up a fight against one of the strongest teams of our season.
And now UP are definitely a team that you're gonna have to be worried about, because they gave USJ-R a heck of a fight. Like, USJ-R had their moments where they were like, all right, let's chill. Let's lock in real quick. And that's when you know that UPC have definitely had the right direction under leadership. I wonder who is their coach coming into this game again. But
Kev,
but it's just
Kev
the
Savin.
vibes. It's just the vibes, really. I feel it. But it was a little bit unfortunate. Again, already into discussion, and just pretty much how these two teams played it out coming into this series is just absolutely amazing.
Yeah, and of course, all of this wouldn't be possible as well, no, without our partners and sponsors.
That's right.
This season, and of course, what we eat here.
Oh yeah, every single
weekend, and we're not complaining because it's
No,
so good.
no.
Virginia Foods Incorporated, basta hot dog, Virginia.
That's right. We also have PC Express, ladies and gentlemen, for the Valorant games that are happening tomorrow. The PCs were sponsored and brought to us by PC Express. So if you guys are in the market for anything tech-related, could be smartphones, gadgets, anything, peripherals, just check out PC Express. PC Express for all your digital needs.
And of course, let's also not forget Smart. Live more today with Smart.
That's right. We also have PLDT, leading and inspiring Filipinos to create a better tomorrow with PLDT.
Yeah, and lastly, if you want to get, t-shirts customized.
Oh yeah, apparel.
Paprint
ka ng
your
mukha ng GF mo, boy.
your
diba?
In your underwear, maybe your socks, everything that you can
Anything,
think
really.
of.
No, they can do it. They can do it.
Yeah, Korean Lab Custom Apparel and Digital Prints. Yeah, and of course, let's also not forget to thank our media partners, Smart Sports, Smart's LiveStream App, Puso Pilipinas page, and SM Cyberzone.
That's right. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys like what you are seeing, do like and share the stream as well as the CESAFI Esports League page and all our posts, really. There's a lot of behind-the-scenes photos, especially if you guys are supporting specific teams. You're going to be able to see your teams playing it out there, and the media is actually being taken on. But of course, let's have our interview with the team that has swept that series, USJ-R. Ivan, take it away.
Hello again, CL fans. Welcome back to CESAFI Esports League Season 3. This is your Flair host, Ivan, and you just witnessed, guys, that epic battle where USJ-R claimed that victory. And now, today with me are the Jaguars, and we're going to have a Marites session with our winners for today. So hello, USJ-R. By the way, congratulations for that win. And your first question is, how does it feel to win this flawless match?
Masarap sa feeling dahil di kami napapractice kasi busy kami sa ACADS, lalo't na engineering kami lahat. Kaya parang confidence boost to para sa amin.
Wow, that was amazing. And how about this side?
Masarap sa feeling kasi kagaya ni Steve, naka-focus talaga kami sa ACADS, hindi nakalaro ng yun lang parang ang ganda ng pagkatapos ng week na ito.
Even though you're too focused with your ACADS, you're still able to win this flawless match. Next up is, how does this win impact your confidence for the next matches?
Siguro after this win ma-secure na mo ang upper bracket, so
How about this side? You can.
For me, this win help us improve as a team, especially sa among mga defeats. Kay this win kay kanang ni improve me as a team and chemistry ra.
Thank you. So last question. Can you give any shout-outs to your fans who are watching here right now?
So, shoutout sa supporters sa University of San Jose Recoletos, sa akong friends, family, sa akong mama, sa akong papa, of course, sa mga sponsors, which is Crimson Esports.
Big shoutouts to our first sponsor, which is Crimson Esports, and shoutouts sa mama, papa, o kang ate.
Kanang shoutout sa USJ-R Jaguars, sa mga USJ-R fans, sa akong family and friends niya, sa akong uyab na nagtanaw sa Lebron. Sa mga sponsors, Crimson Esports and Gabriel's Ice Cream.
Shoutout sa mga USJ-R players, mga USJ-R MLBB players, kanang mga nas team to, kanang Kyle Miano. Thank you sa mga shoutout mo dahil sa kanang mga fans o mga gatanaw po na ako.
Shout out to our sponsor, especially Gabriel's Ice Cream, Crimson Esports, and also the Jaguar Esports. And shout out sa akong family.
Thank you so much, USJ-R. All right, once again, that was USJ-R Jaguars, the winners of this second match. But before anything else, the CESAFI Esports League would not have been possible without our fantastic and mesmerizing sponsors. We have PC Express for all your digital needs. Virginia Food Incorporated, Basta Hot Dog, Virginia. We also have Smart Communications, live more today with Smart, and PLDT. Leading and inspire Filipinos to create a better tomorrow with PLDT. Special thanks as well to CITU and Crayon Lab, custom apparel and digital prints. And guys, we're also live at Puso Pilipinas, Smart Sports, Smart LiveStream App, and SM Cyberzone. So guys, check it out. That's it for now, CL fans. Once again, bring the fire, the flair, and the fun. This is your host, Ivan, and this is CESAFI Esports League Season 3, where we forge legends. Let's get back to our casters.
All right, thank you for that, Ivan. Of course, what an amazing game. Good interview, grabe. Family-oriented yun siguro nito mga USJ-R players. Nagipang shoutout kay mama, papa, ate. Uyabong usa pa. Family gapon, family.
Majority, family.
Family. So of course, again, an amazing game, ladies and gentlemen. Coming into week 5 of LDB, and we're not over yet. Like, the season's not done. But again, we're gonna be talking about this game, how interesting it was, and of course, there can only be one shining star in a team full of talent, and that's gonna be our MVP, which I think is pretty much. Actually, you know what? I don't even have to say it. 14 kills, 2 assists. That's the power of a Sky Piercer.
Yeah, Sky Piercer, you get all the kills, really. If you have the Sky Piercer.
Green German.
Especially Green German. Look at that.
Yung isang kamay, yung Rhapsody, yung isang kamay, Dead Sonata. Ganun lang yun, man. That's
just amazing performance coming from 𝐸𝐸.
Look
at the goal difference, pare.
Wow.
Look at the goal difference.
5 digits.
Look, Silver and 𝐸𝐸.
Almost twice as much, honestly.
Almost twice as much.
And that's a lot of that's saying a lot coming up the side of 𝐸𝐸. Even the level difference. He has 3 levels above mostly everyone coming into this team. Some also 4 levels actually for a lot of people new PC, and that's just the amount of experience and gold coming in towards the side of USJ-R, which you don't really see a lot. Gold you can definitely get a lead on from the kills, but just having this level difference means not only were you getting kills in your meantime, but you're pretty much taking out the vast majority of farm who weren't moving at all, you know? Not a lot of time moving, just most of the time killing. That's pretty much what it means.
Yeah, I agree with you there. But of course, let's give props to the 2 guys that were rotating all the time. No? 𝐸𝐸 and 𝐞𝐤.
Oh, yeah.
They were really the ones who dictate the way they played. You know, sometimes it's just 2 of them rotating all towards the map. Look at that. 𝐞𝐤 and 𝐸𝐸 again on towards 𝐐𝐞𝐞, and just Steve Santi was there for the last hit.
Yeah.
And look at that. 𝐸𝐸 once again on towards the top lane, just being able to secure the kill on towards Silver, which is really important for the snowball that 𝐸𝐸 had during that game, and just amazing performance coming from these 2 as well.
Yeah.
Their Roam and their Mage.
Yeah, but you have to give props to UPC. As you can see, they definitely did put up a fight here, especially with engages coming to the late game. But USJ-R, they literally let 𝐸𝐸 just ferment coming into this game. You can already see just pretty much how he's slowly building up that gold lead that pretty much pushed them up towards the win at the end.
Yeah, but quite confusing, no? Because UPC, it looked really good for them. The game looked really good for them. It looked like they weren't losing the fights really. But I think the portal commits coming from UPC, I think that was the problem. Because they commit these portals and everyone was already backing away. And then you commit the portal a little bit too late. And then the ones that teleport are the ones who are going to fall down. So it becomes, instead of being a 1-4-0 trade, it becomes a 3-4-0 trade, a 2-4-0 trade. And builds up more of an advantage on towards the side of USJ-R.
Yeah, and the biggest problem, especially when you have an 𝐸𝐸 right here with a Sky Piercer and all that many stacks, is when he has the max stacks of the lethality on that Sky Piercer, 80 stacks, then it's just insta-kill when you're pretty much at like 20% HP, which is still a lot and could have done a lot coming into these team fights.
And he could bring you to 20% HP with 1 Rhapsody maybe. Like a full, if you get hit by the 5 bullets of the Rhapsody, you might die instantly. Honestly, with how rich that Granger was. But
I think this is where...
this is the Savage, no?
Or is it? Is there enough time?
I think there.
This might be it. This might be it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he got this kill, but I don't know if it counted.
Oh,
it did.
just
There it
savage.
is. The first savage of the season, ladies and gentlemen.
Done?
Oh, big time. And again, that was such an amazing game, and
Yeah.
it was really, really interesting to see both of these teams battle it out in the Land of Dawn.
Yeah, and again, a great improvement really being shown by UPC. Congratulations to them. And of course, congratulations to USJ-R for another sweep. Just proving their superiority, how
Yeah.
strong of a team they are, just proving how strong they are in our current season, despite, again, losing the first series that they had against UCLM.
That's right. Most of these players are engineering, apparently,
Oh.
as what they said in the interview, which is
One
really,
of the
really interesting
hardest.
to note. So, are engineering players the best MLBB players of our generation? We'll find out. Coming soon.
I think it's Polsai players.
Polsai players. Oh,
I think it's Polsai, the best players.
Pero wala
ng
lang
MLB.
walang oras pa
Oh,
pala.
just busy. Hindi kasi batak eh.
Dami mong dadak. Dami mong reasons, man. But again, yeah, such an interesting game. And of course, you'll only be able to see these kinds of games here live. The CESAFI Esports League. Really, really interesting. It's literally a tournament where our universities go up against each other. So there's a lot of support, a lot of lore, a lot of good feelings as well. You can see the heart and the soul and the passion that you only usually see in players, but you also see it in the audience as well, and all these people from
Yeah.
all their different schools coming in soon.
Everyone just supporting their respective schools as well, and it makes us happy as well. No? Looking at the fans, just watching the live and just supporting their respective schools, diba? Because these players, they also thrive from that. You know,
they need the support.
If you get that support coming from your school, you become miles better as a player, no? Because you're fighting for something now.
That's right.
You see it really clearly from the support that they've had. But once again, this has been our... What week is this?
This is the 5th week.
Fifth week.
Yeah, we've been at it for
our
5 weeks.
MLBB. Yeah. And we were your casters for that USJ-R and UPC series. The doc is out, Dr. B.
That's right, and of course it's been Dumps to Fire, the trash you love and admire, bringing you fiery commentary from the heat of the battle, and that's pretty much it for our Week 5 MLBB. Tomorrow we have Valorant to do, stay tuned for that. But of course we're going to be passing on right now to 𝐸𝐿𝐴. Take it away.
Those are our gripping matches for today's MLBB tournament, CEL fans. Let's take a quick look. For our first match today, CITU Wildcats won against the BC Cheetahs with Kian as the most valuable player. And the USJ-R Jaguars, as we have recently witnessed, triumphed against the UPC Fighting Maroons with 𝐼𝐿𝐴 as the best player. For tomorrow, we will witness another set of Valorant matches, starting with CEC Blues Dragons versus the USJ-R Jaguars, followed by the UC Main Webmasters versus the CITU Wildcats. Will surely feel another burst of thrill tomorrow, so CL fans, make sure to keep updated. See you again tomorrow, same time, same place, and once more, whatever the game, whatever the play, your CL cutie is here to stay. This is 𝐸𝐿𝐴. Thank you very much, CL fans, for tuning in.
Customers value choice, quality, and uniqueness. With a good understanding of what our customers desire and providing beyond expectation, that is how Virginia Foods thrives. It is that same passion for our customers that has convinced us to transform Virginia Foods.
Virginia Food has been in existence for more than 40 years. We are a processed meat company. We do canned meat products and frozen meat products. But because of our commitment to our customers, we have gone beyond just being a processed meat company, but become an ultimate food solution.
This is our primary goal, to create the best food products for every household or business.
We pride ourselves with our research and development team and innovation. We can actually create different products for different market segments.
Our core strength is product innovation. Virginia Foods aims to deliver new products and is capitalizing on this endeavor now more than ever.
Our company is grounded on 4 pillars. The pillar of product, supply, service, and relationship. The pillar of product is represented by our research and development and quality assurance. We guarantee that nothing leaves the plant without passing our standards in quality and product safety.
Virginia Foods began as a backyard poultry farm in Mandaue back in the 1960s. Since then, the company has grown to become one of the most exciting food manufacturers in the country.
The pillar of supply is represented by our plant and operations. At Virginia Food, we invest in technology and innovation. Thus, we want to assure our customers that our products are produced efficiently at optimum cost.
Virginia Food serves different types of households within a broad demographic, from families in the province to the millennials in their condos. We also serve various sizes of food business operation, ranging from barbecue stalls to catering companies. Virginia Foods has satisfied the needs of customers from all walks of life.
The next pillar is the pillar of service. This is represented by our distribution and logistics.